Okay, God, Jesus, fine. What's up, Whip? What's up, Chevy Fish? Whip told me to, so I did. Come on, just start already. Look at that. 20 minutes early. 20 minutes early. See what I do for you, Whip? Good morning. I just woke up a little bit ago. Still rubbing the sleep from my eyes. Anthony's fishy friends here too. Chevy Fish, Whip's World. Hey, you guys, Kenny had the baby last night, as far as I know. They were at the hospital at 2:30 in the morning. Kenny ABC. 234, which has to be fortuitous, right? That has to be good. 234, he posted. It's baby time, guys. Currently at the hospital waiting for the newest addition of family to come into the world. So that was early this morning, almost 12 hours ago. And so if you see Kenny, I doubt if we'll see him today. But, congratulations, Kenny, on being a father again. That's awesome. Congratulations, dude. And to his wife as well. But, I don't know his wife. I know Kenny. So obviously, congratulations to both of them. So very cool. Hello, everybody. I see you, Gerdo. I did it again. God damn it, Garcia. I keep calling you Gerdo. Garcia, Berto, I keep calling you Gerdo, which sounds like some kind of, I've got GERD. I'm allowed. I just woke up. Hi, Berto. Anthony, let's see. We got Vanoski. We got Greg, the guppy guy, fishing and lurking. Nice. Greg, do you see Jess? I know you guys don't live crazy far apart. Do you see Jess very often? Just curious. My trout that I caught are eating Hikari pellets in my pond with my koi. Nice. Are you gonna grow them up to eat, or are they pets? I don't mind trout. I like a good trout. Hi, Rachel. Jenna P. Jenna, I saw that there's a package going to be delivered tomorrow from the Phillips. I think everybody knows your last name. Hopefully I didn't. Yeah, I don't think I gave anything. The P stands for Phillips, people. Thank you very much. I'm excited to see what Snarf for Barf items you guys sent along this time. It sounds like it's going to be fun. And we got a couple things today. What do we got? We got Spotted Dick, otherwise known as a pud, steamed pud. That's what this is, steamed pud, which still just. But we're gonna eat the spotted dick. Oh my God, we've been exposed, Stephen. And then this crispy fish, which whoever did the packaging for this, I hope you. I don't know. I hope I don't know. I'm just wishing that really bad things happen to you. I was trying to come up with some stuff like that would itch, like something really itchy crawled up inside of you. That's what I hope would happen to you, because this looks okay. This was on there, and yesterday I'm trying to turn this. I can't turn. I'm like, what the hell? I know I'm getting weaker. My joints are messed up. So I was like, what the hell? This will not turn. It looks like it's threaded. It's got like design on it like it's threaded. No, it's not. It's just a cap that pops off because it's got that. And then the cap just pops right back on. There is no threading. It just sort of looks like that. So all day I'm trying to get the damn thing off. And I was like, you know what? Just forget it. I took a knife and I popped it off. And then I realized that this is just a cap. There's no threading on the inside of that at all. So whoever designed this, I hope you get hit by a bus, like today, and then the bus backs up and runs you over again. That's how angered I am by this. Pets. I don't eat cooked fish, but I've caught and cleaned a few to give away. Going this morning. Local pond is supposed to be stocked. Gotcha. And I didn't say hi to Stephen. Good morning, Stephen. Doesn't reveal the 2003 and 2005 are ages that we are secretly vampires. I knew it. J-Rock, good morning. Welcome in early. Zenny's here early too. Look, this is a good idea. Maybe I need to go way early more often, Whip. Whip told me I had to. My filter didn't work. I'm sad now. Oh, I'm sorry. See, I'm not awake. Hold on. Hold, please. I didn't even open up that piece of software. There's like 5 different pieces of software that have to be connected for everything to work. It's quite complicated. Let's make sure everything worked. Hold on, don't do anything yet. We want this. We want voice mod. Okay, connected there. And, okay. It should be working. Jeff King, good morning, sir. Try it again, Jenny. Jesus. Jesus, Jenny. That's Jenny. We got Jenna. Now it's Jesus. All right. Greg says, I talked to her a couple days. She's downsizing to remodel. I'll meet her next week to swap fish. Greg, if you would, please, just tell her we think about her. I keep meaning to reach out to her, and I don't. I haven't. But please just let her know that I especially, and I know other people are too. We've talked about her quite a few times. But we miss her. We miss the Aquatic Morning Show. But we missed just Jess. Just Jess. So please let her know that she means a lot to us and we do miss her. Please. That laugh was terrifying. I give it on that laugh. What a way to start. Killer Kitty. Good morning, Ollie. I am feeling much better today. Like yesterday I was feeling decent. I was feeling back. But I feel, I feel better today. I feel more like myself, even though I did wake up very late. But getting a lot of sleep. A lot of sleep. Give her a hug for me. I talked to her a couple weeks ago, but we miss her. Yeah. And I know other people have been better about keeping up with her, keeping in touch. I've been horrible. I've just not done it. And I feel bad about it, but I have a feeling that it's not going to change my behavior. So if you would, Greg. Brooklyn Bell, lurking while hand painting some salt dough ornaments. We were just talking about that last night. Blanket hugs. That's so funny, Brooklyn Bell. I was working with Ed on some stuff last night, and we were talking about different things, and those came up when that was one of my only fond memories I have of my childhood with my mom, was making those when we were real little, and they lasted forever, those salt dough ornaments. I don't remember what we shellacked them with. It might have just been like egg white, to be honest. It might have been egg white. But that's so funny that we were just talking about those. I haven't thought of those in years. And last night, Ed and I were talking about them. And now I want to make some. I think that Ariel would be really into making some. Going to walk the doggy. Okay, Holly. And thanks for being here. I think we're going to make some too. Some of those salt dough ornaments. How many of you other people have made those when you were kids? Is it still common? Mark Pyle, what's up, Mark? Mark, how'd your trip go? Do you have a video out about your about the Houston Reptile Aquatic Nation Expo Helping Hand Kids Across America event? I didn't see a video, so I might have missed it if you made one about the event itself. I'm curious how it all went and everything. Brooklyn's made them every year. I found a better process. I'm making them now. 200 degrees in the oven is best I've found. Only 9 away from 500 subs. We should, if anybody here does not have Pyle Aquatics, you really should go over there and let's do... There we go. Oh, damn it. Zeddy beat me. Oh, I didn't put a space. Well, anyways, there we go. See, that's what I love about the bot. It tells you what you did wrong. I should have just named that bot Michelle, right? Because it's always telling me what I did wrong. I'm joking. Michelle does not do that. Michelle does not do that. But my wife... That's what I should call it. Instead of 2 testicles, I should name it my wife. It's just telling everybody what they did wrong. But it's a very cool thing that it does that it tells you what the format is wrong. And thank you, Zenny, for dropping that. If anybody doesn't have Mark, you're crazy to not have him, because that's some good content over there. And Mark is very knowledgeable about a lot of different subjects. You won't be disappointed. But I bet there's only, I can't even tell, it's behind the leaves. Oh, that's right. I moved that because it wasn't working. So I wanted to test something. Where is that? Here it is. Is that it? Nope, that's not it. Here it is. There we go. There's only 21 people, but if you do not have Mark, yeah. I'm an art person, and I've never done it. I've seen them on trees before. I am not an art person. Maybe that's why I have done it, because, J-Rock, they're so easy to make, right? The ornaments we used to eat before while we made them, yeah, except the dough was different, right? So it's almost like making cookies. Like, we did use cookie cutters, for that, but the dough was not tasty, right? 15 seconds, I'll never get back. I'm already subbed. I'll post pictures on Fishcore when I'm done. Awesome. Thank you, Brookley. Thank you. And again, so if you're not on the Discord, Fishcore, you're missing out on stuff like that from Brookley, but also stuff like, the fact that I knew that Kenny was having the baby this morning very, very early. I'm hoping all went well. Hopefully he's sleeping right now, but hopefully all went well, because they were in the hospital early this morning to have the baby. Sorry about that, Nathan. Didn't really get to sleep until 5:30. So I definitely understand that. I have those nights for sure. And they're not productive or anything. You can't do anything. It's horrible. Kalish! I got to scroll back up because I might have missed some people coming in. But take a nap today, Nathan, and get through the day. Tell your boss I said you got the day off. Nathan is his boss. Fishfam.link's in here, as usual. I think I got everybody. Good morning. We did start way early because Whip told me I had to. And, I listen to Whip. I listen to Whip, yeah. It's he's like 6'7", and, just a huge, bulging, monstrous of a man. So, you just got to listen to him when he tells you to do stuff. I'm scared of him, personally. I really am. You should be, too. The Aquarium Nation Expo. There's a person named Candy that just made it to the fish cord. I wonder if that's the Candy we know and love. I bet it is. Hi, Candy, if you're lurking. It's a great tool, that fish cord. I know I push it a lot, but it's a great tool. And it doesn't take away from the community at all, and it doesn't throw up a barrier for anybody. There's nobody that can't join it. So if you have a phone and you're here, if you can do this, if you can watch this, you can be on the Discord. A lot of great information on there, a lot of great people, and you get, it's just that extra way to connect with the community. I absolutely love it. It's a great tool. But yeah. All right. Sorry. So the Nation Expo went awesome. I did a quick video showing off my booth. Okay, I plan to go live tonight if I have the time. It'll be at 9 your time. So that's 10. So that works out pretty good. Well, no, because Ed will still be live. But I'll try and catch the second part of it, and I'll go watch the video today. I'll go watch the video today about it. We got Kalish, Zenny, Mara. This is the flight. You gotta watch. She wasn't feeling too good today. I wonder if she's watching. Say hi, Michelle, if you're watching. I was talking bad about you. I was talking bad about you. She's gonna have some time off. Oh, I'm poop. I'm poop. I'm poop. I'm poop. I'm the happiest fucking piece of poop. Oh. That was my one F-bomb. It's PG-13, people. PG-13, one F-bomb per stream. That you're aware of. That you know of. Rachel hasn't slept yet. Yuck. Are you having a rough night too? It seems like this time of the year a lot of people do, and I don't. Is it something to do with the holidays, or is it just something to do with the weather and the light and stuff? I wonder, because I hear people a lot, and I know I do too. I struggle with my sleep this time of the year, pretty much from now until the end of the year. I think it's something to do with the holiday itself. Maybe there's still just a nugget left of being a kid and the wonder of the holiday. DJ Guppyfish, what's up, Sal? Good morning, sir. I don't check in anymore for fear of what I'll see Brookley doing. I'm tired of feeling bad about my accomplishments. I understand that, Whip. I understand 100% because Brookley's always doing something. She's always doing something. It's exhausting, but it's awesome at the same time. We need more people like Brookley and less people like me that don't do anything. I'm a drain on society at this point. We need more Brookleys that are accomplishing things. There's Candy. Hi, Candy. I just happened to have the Discord open, and I saw you pop up there, so that was cool. And thank you for joining. Kelly, oh, it jumped. I hope no one ever describes me a huge, bulging monster of a woman. How could they, Kelly Foreman? How could they? Because that's not you at all. Shelby! I was just thinking about the fact that I never see Shelby and Grant anymore. I hope everything's good with them. I never see them in the streams here. And I miss your Monday night ones because I'm usually sleeping by then. Because I've been going to bed so early. We're going into bed like 8, 9 o'clock at night every single night unless I have something going on. So I miss out on those Monday night streams. But it's good to see you, Shelby. I was just looking at our... I made a short of you, Shelby, from our Focus On, where you were talking about... talking about Grant. I made one before, but this one was really good. I'm gonna put it out today. I think it was when you were talking about you and Grant playing paintball on Mother's Day. It was really funny. But anyways, back to Kelly Foreman. First of all, it's good to see you, Kelly. Hi. And there's no way anybody could ever describe you as a huge bulging monster of a woman because you have none of that. I mean, there's no monster in you. You are one of the kindest people I've met. You're not huge. I mean, you're tall, but no, nobody will ever. And if they do, I'll come at them. I'll come at them. I will, Kelly. I got your back. Anybody who messes with Kelly, you mess with me. I ain't afraid to say it. Not like I can do anything. I'll type some words at you. You know what I'm saying? I'll type like, well, it just won't be like, it'll be like, I'll type words. Don't make me, because I will. I can type a little bit. John McKenzie, good morning, sir. Let's see. Hello, everybody. Thanks for coming in. Holidays are frustrating when you're not a kid. Yeah. This one, yeah. I don't want to wake up this time of year. The days are sort of short. Yeah, definitely. It does look beautiful out today, though, doesn't it? Look, we can really see the lake better now. You see that's there, but in the foreground of that is the bay. Still, you see a little sliver of land out there. That's the channel. Again, I really need to get my cursor on there so you guys can see my cursor and I can point out exactly like a laser pointer. But it does look nice out there today. It is 38 degrees, so it's not bad at all. It doesn't feel that bad. There's just a little breeze. I just took Wally for a walk a little bit ago, and it was pleasant. It was cool enough to help wake me up a little bit, right? Whip's World, yeah, it's always Whip. It's always Whip. Believe me, it happens when you get older. And he's still a big beer drinker, so, Boots and Cats. Rachel was just working on a craft. You got focused in on your craft, and I'm sure it wasn't a crappy craft. I'm sure it was a very cool craft that Rachel made. But you just got so work. That's what my daughter does too. Even though she has to work in the morning, a lot of times she gets so involved with something And yeah, she's stays up all night. Mostly lurking today. Kalish says, I've got to get my niece's hats finished. Are you knitting them, or what's going on with them, Kalish? How are you making them? I wish I could. I have to mow some yards. Oh man, I'm sorry. Airbnbs, and one house has a couple of trees that have to stay. Oh, gotcha. Wait, what did Whip say? That it was all in jest? I missed it. Was it what I said to Michelle? That's the bad thing about being behind. That's the bad thing about being a behind. Brooklyn's extremely talented. It's true. Don't feel bad. I rarely finish anything. That's my big problem. Oh, Michelle is that same way. Like, here's the thing. She is really bad about finishing a project. She'll get started on a project. She'll be making a lot of headway and just doing great. And then she just, whatever, she quits. I'm the opposite. When I have a project, I don't want to start it. I have a very hard time starting the project. But once I'm into the project, I'm obsessed. I have to finish that project. I have to get it done. So it's a good combination, because if she can get stuff going and then suck me into it, then then it works out great. J-Rock says, I've been relearning the streaming stuff. One of the guys I've been watching was live yesterday. His filters coasted the folks their points for the filters. His filters cost the folks their points for the filters. Yeah, I thought about doing that, J-Rock. I thought about giving ways to spend points on different things like that, but I don't know. I might in the future. Like, I still want to leave whoever has the most points at the end of the month gets the shirt or piece of merch, which there's a shit ton of new merch, by the way, too. There's actually 3 designs now, so that's pretty cool. My daughter made one where it's graffiti on a brick wall, and then I just made up one that was sort of the same thing. It was sort of what I was going for with her, but she did it better because she's actually an artist. But there's 3 different designs. But I want people to be able to win whatever that piece of merch, the around $20 piece of merch each month. But I thought about also, because some people are just so far behind on the list that they don't think they'll ever catch up, which is probably true. I mean, we still got 2 weeks, but maybe those people that do have the leftover points, you're getting towards the end and you're so far behind, maybe there is something you could spend them on. I don't know. That's all built into what I'm doing. It's all built into this. I could easily turn that stuff on and attach points to something and make it so if you spend 100 points, you get to do a filter or something. I could do all of that. I'm on the fence deciding if I want to or not. It's a good way to get rid of the points, the pellets, but I want to give away some merch. I want to, I can't afford to do much these days, so at least it's some way to give back. It's some little way to give back to people. Plus, don't get me wrong, there's also a benefit to me because it will make some people watch a little bit more and to talk a little bit more, that extra engagement, which just helps the channel. So there is some of that too. But the main reason for doing it is to be able to give something back to people. If I didn't have to take care of the dogs, I'd sleep when I got home until tomorrow, but they got to eat and poop, and I'd rather be outside. I'd rather it be outside. Yes. Well, I hope you feel better, dude. I hope you get to take a nap later, or you sleep good tonight or something. I know you can't get caught up on sleep, really, but still. I just finished a new pair of gloves. It took 3 years for no real reason. We've been busy with the insurance. Tomorrow is the inspection for our insurance. I hope it all goes well so we can get back to normal. Gotcha, Shelby. Well, it's still a pleasure to see, and no pressure for people to show up. I just when I don't see my friends for a while, I just always worry about them. That's all. I do get to see you on streams and on TikTok and stuff, the TikTok. But yeah. Anyways, I lost my train of thought. Getting ready to bowl at a Christmas party. Got my Die Hard sweater. Brandon, that's a perfect sweater for the end of the month, too, when we do our open panel. The Die Hard sweater. Again, I said ugly Christmas sweater But somebody pointed out that was it Kalish? I don't remember who it was. Somebody pointed out that what is ugly? You know, ugly's in the eye of the beholder, right? It's true. So, a Christmas themed sweater is all you need to have. You need to be wearing it to come up on the open panel at the end of the month, on the last Tuesday of the month. Let's open this. This is Spotted Dick. What's it called? A steamed pud. Why do they call it that? Why is it called a steamed pud? When I was a kid, your pud, stop pulling your pud. You know, that was, which is just an ugly, ugly name, but smells very sweet. Again, Spotted Dick has raisins in it, and I'm surprised that this is the very first item that somebody has sent me that had raisins in it. That's shocking. As much as I've made known how much I dislike them and what the nature of the Snarf or Barf is, I'm really shocked that this is the very first time I've ever had raisins in anything. You know what? I wonder if we can take it out of the container so we can see it. It's very moist, super moist. Like here, can you see? Yeah, you can see it in the container there. See how it sort of sticking to the side of the container? It almost looks oily. It is very super moist. Can I say moist again? Oh, there. Now I can smell the raisins. Look at all the raisins. Oh no. Oh no. It looks like they all settled, right? There's some raisins up top, but it looks like most of them settled. I wonder why they call it Spotted Dick. Let's find out before we eat it. Let's find out why it's called Spotted Dick. Here, we'll just go with this first one. It says, what is Spotted Dick and how did it get its name? We already know what it is. As it turns out, Spotted Dick isn't something that requires an ointment, and pudding isn't always something that's wobbly and eaten with a spoon. Oh, I did not know this. The spotted name reflects the scattering of dried fruit in the dessert. Okay, that makes sense. And dick is nothing more than an old-fashioned term for pudding. Okay. I did not know that. Dick is an old word. Spotted dick is, dick is an old word. 19th century, when the terms dick and dog came from an English dialect term for pudding. So it might also be referred to as spotted dog. The words dick and dog were once synonyms with the word dough. At the time, you might hear someone say puddick or puddog to refer to a British pudding dessert. Dessert in Scotland, though it's purple burglar alarm, the dessert is still sometimes damn it, ads made it jump. That's frustrating. Here it is. Still sometimes referred to as spotted dog pudding. To be extra confusing, Ireland has a similar but not identical dish that's sometimes called spotted dog and sometimes called railway cake. It is in fact not a cake at all, but a type of soda bread speckled with currants. All right. Some restaurants have taken the dessert name one step further and renamed it Spotted Richard. So yes, there we go. That's very interesting. I did not know that dick was a term for pudding. Pudding dick. All right, let's just do this. Now, how do I do this? I'm going to break this in half. We're going to break it in half. That was weird. Let's close that site. Super moist. Look, there's not even any crumbs. There's not even any crumbs from it. Well, there was one. I saw one crumb. All right, here we go. So there's some raisins in there. Oh. Lots of raisins. All right, just The dough is nice. The raisins are just, oh. How do we people eat these things? They're so chewy and squishy and just... Bring back the surströmming. I'd rather have surströmming than raisins. Oh, this one's got so many raisins. Oh. So the dough makes it, you know, oh. The dough makes it, the dough is nice. It's very, very moist. It's like a super, I know I keep saying moist, but I don't know how else to describe it. It's a super, here, you know what? I don't think there's any, there might be a raisin in there hidden, because that's what raisins do. They hide and they jump out at you at the last second. When you don't think, when you think you're safe, then they just like, ah, ha, ha. But I don't think there's a raisin there, so I wanted to try just the dough. That's pretty good. Nondescript flavor, though. It's not like a strong flavor at all. It's very sweet. Not cloying, not like overly sweet. The dough part of it is pretty damn good, right? If it wasn't for the raisins, if it was something else or nothing, it would be good. But yeah, the raisins just absolutely ruin this, just like everything in life. I mean, any little bit of evil that's ever happened, you can trace back to raisins. Every little bit, I don't care, all of it. Everything ever bad that ever happened was started because of raisins. The Holocaust, raisins. That's not something to make fun of. I don't do Holocaust jokes. I shouldn't have said that. I apologize. Where are we at? So, no. Rico knows all the best words. Sorry, I'm got to scroll way back up. There's Melvin coming in. There we go. All the words. So many words. I will crush you with my mighty wall of text. Don't make him bust out the keyboard. Yeah. I mean, what else can I do? What else could I do to people? That's interesting. Again, this is the cap. It does not turn, even though it looks like it does, and it looks like it's got threading, but instead you just pick it up. So if you ever buy yourself some crispy fish, learn from my mistake. Wow, that is crispy fish. I mean, that's exactly what this is. It's breaded. It doesn't smell like fish at all. It's anchovies, right? Isn't that what we said yesterday? Yeah, they're anchovies. These are salted, salted anchovies with chilies. It doesn't say what kind of chilies. There's dried chilies in there though. The bones and everything are still in there. Let's just break it open. Can't see it there. All right, that's weird. Tastes like fish. It's like breaded fish jerky, because this does look breaded. It's fried. It looks breaded. I don't know if that's breading. It doesn't say that. I mean, the ingredients are anchovies, and they actually put the scientific name, I guess, Stolliforus indicus. Sugar, salt, and chili. That's it. So they look like they're like a breading, but it doesn't say anything about having that in there. Not super flavorful. Oh, let's get a drink. Maybe. Huh. Brooklyn needs to restore the integrity of the crafts Discord. It's not for craft beer people. It is all that, isn't it? I see that. Yeah. Doesn't it even say DIY? And none of those people are making DIY brews, right? Where is it? Here it is. Crafts and DIY. Yeah, so I don't think anybody should be able to post in there unless they made the beer. Because it's crafts and DIY, so. All right, let's keep going. There's Melvin. Hi, Melvin. Hello, sir. Nancy B. Good morning, friends. Heading into work. Can't stay. Just wanted to see if I still have more pellets than whip. Uh-oh, Jenna P took the lead. I was in the zone. Kiddo wants a pleco cave that looks like an orange because her bristle nose is named Clementine. Oh, gotcha. That's cool. That's cool, Rachel. But when it's me, you'll know it. It's a very distinct smell, so Miss Sweet tells me. That's funny. She can pick you out in a crowd by your gas. So yeah, we've got Jenna P in the lead with Kalish coming up close. There's Jay and Nancy B and Whip. Very, very close. It's interesting. It really is. It's crispy fish. That's what the name is. Crispy fish, and that's what the flavor is. It's not a real strong, you know, they're anchovies, but I don't know if you've ever had anchovies. I love anchovies. The key is to not overdo it. Like you take one sliver of anchovy out of a tin and break it into little pieces and put that on your piece of pizza. So there's just like, you know, 3 or 4 pieces of anchovy on each slice. So if you eat a whole pizza, then you might eat like, you know, 3 or 4 slices, 3 or 4 little fillets of anchovy. I like this. This is good. It's weird. The taste is not fishy at all. There's no fish taste to it. I can't really describe it, and it's not hot in any way. It does have chilies in here. Let me try and find one of the dried chilies. Is that one? They're so far down in the bottom. I guess I got to eat them all to get to the chilies. I don't know what kind of chilies they are. That's what I'm smelling. The dried chili is the strongest scent in the canister. It's that dried chili. Yeah, that's what the smell is. Trying to open it so you can see. You can see the bones and stuff, but you can't taste them. Yeah. Let me find when it's. There we go. Nope, it's not going to focus. That is a spine right there. So it looks like they take almost a whole anchovy, probably cut the head off of it, and then just fry it maybe. Again, it looks like there's like a breading. That's not fish skin because you can see the skin inside of there. So it doesn't tell me what that is. Jay's working on ornaments. I think I'll make a couple fish ones today. Would love to see those. Everyone needs their own doom pile of abandoned crafts. What if I'm slightly more organized than that and have doom tubs? Yeah, same with Ariel. Oh my God, she has so much stuff. So much stuff. Like our dining room is just filled. You can't even walk into the dining room. We gave the room to her and Brandon so that they'd have a little bit more room to spread out a little bit. And she filled it. I mean, that room is just, you can't even walk in there. It's just tubs and stacks of stuff as far as you can see. 50 minutes, yeah, loses relevance. I know, that's, and right now I'm actually almost 20. Oh, one of the round knitting looms. Gotcha. Okay. Rachel said, my points will be buried with me. It needs to be on your tombstone. I had 13,536 pellets. Banana hammock. Oh, that's funny, because, John, one of the places has two-piece bathing suits. So you can imagine where my face was. I didn't make that, though. I think I might. The site I was making it on was having problems. But there is probably going to be a two-piece bathing suit with my face on the bottom part, because it's hilarious. It's so funny. It's so inappropriate and funny, and I make myself laugh so much with that stupid shit. I really do. I have so much fun making it. There's just a ton. There's a ton of merch I made. Most of it's not funny. Most of it's just, like I said, but there's 3 different designs. There's the main one. There's the new one that Ariel made, and then there was one that I made that was not as good as Ariel's, but it was sort of in the same vein. What if pellets are the only true currency in the afterlife? It should be a 1%er. All right, do another one. I really like these. It's weird. Again, I can't describe the flavor. It's whatever the breading is. There's maybe a hint of fish in there. It does not taste fishy to me at all, really, except for that little hint. And it's almost an afterthought. Like, you're eating it like, what the hell is this? Could be fish. Might be meat. Might be cake. All right, one more. I would buy these. Seriously, they're pretty damn good. They're pretty damn good. Here, this one's got, oh, I guess I'm eating 2 because it's got 2. This one's got you can see some of the anchovy skin right there. So again, it's not the skin. See the shiny silver part? That is underneath whatever the breading is. It hasn't turned into that. So the frying process didn't turn the skin into that. This has got some other type of coating on it. Yep, it's one piece. So dig it. That one had spice. Yeah. That one had spice to it. Not like crazy hot, but there's a little kick to that one. So it's like every few you get a hit of that chili. That was good. It's just the right level of heat. Like it's tangy. It's hot, but it's not even close to like overwhelming. It's just enough hot to go, oh, there was something hot in there. Sorry, sound like a truck pulled up. This is a definite snarf. Everything's a snarf. Well, no, this is a barf. I'm not even going to finish that. The dough is a huge snarf. I love the dough. I love the cakey, bready. I love the pud. The pud is good. I'm a big fan of the dick, not so much the spots. That needs to be a clip. So you're going to start awarding points to people that have the same letter. Same letter, that name starts and ends with the same letter, and I think 6,000 points is fair. Aren't too many of you, right, Nathan? There aren't too many of you. Kayla says, I'm at that level. Sewing project in this tub, crafts in another, half painted figures, aqua. Yeah, need my own garage. Yeah, that's what Ariel, that's where she's at. She needs her own house. Secret Santa has received their box, but is waiting to open it. That's not, no. No. There's no waiting to open it. Pardon? Taste the pud. That's it. That's it. That's their, instead of taste the rainbow, taste the pud. I'm doing research to put off eating the raisins. Yeah. Yep. A little bit. Little bit. My sweater may or may not be here in time. They gave me a window from today to the 29th for delivery. Ah, that sucks. Procrastinarians. Procrastiraisins. Oh, I thought it was procrastinarians. Procrastiraisins. Procrastiraisins. Could be Polka Dot Richard. Who's to say your dick won't require an ornament after eating it? We don't know your medical history. I was under the impression that you said you would try anything but raisins. Oh, no. So I think most people were respecting your wishes and not sending them, but you're opening Pandora's box now. No, I never said that. No. I said I have to eat any legitimate food that people send to me. Again, legitimate. And you know what that means, right? If somebody sends me something that, look what I found on the side of the road. I'm not eating roadkill, people, especially from a box that's, you know what I'm saying. So yeah, everything is, if it's a legitimate food item, I can't say no to it. It's not fair for me to pick and choose what. So if you send me something with raisins, I have to eat them, even though I think they're disgusting, and that's the contract we have between us. Now, one chip challenge, no, we're done with that. So don't, actually they don't even make that anymore. They stopped making it because some kids went to the hospital. Some kids shouldn't be eating it, first of all. It should have that warning on it. And it probably does, but somehow they got a hold of it. But so something that's super hot like that, just for the heat, no, don't send those. We're done. We did that. The one chip challenge is done. That's the hottest possible thing that I could consume and still live. So if you send me something that's spicy, that's fine. But don't send things that are just for the heat. Like, can you handle the heat? Obviously, I can't. Well, I mean, I did it, right? But, Did Dee Kins come in? Dee Kins did come in. Hi, Dee. I have like 3 cookies left out of all the stuff you sent. There's like 3 cookies left. Oh, I got to open the window. Let's see. Y'all better be subbed to Big Wizzle. Yep. Amazing guy. Super generous, went above with his word with a giveaway I won. He didn't have to. He's definitely valuable. Oh, yeah. I agree with that. Brandon B. Wizzle definitely is. And he's a super nice guy, too. I got to hang out with him at the Clash. It was a lot of fun getting to know him better at the Clash. And, yeah, definitely a valuable fish fam. There's not very many people that I wouldn't consider valuable fish fam, though. You know what I mean? And I know where you're going, Nathan. I know what you're saying. When people do that above and beyond, I get it. There's people in our community that do so much for other people, so much. They're just constantly doing stuff for other people. So I get where you're coming from. And I agree with you there. It's a railway cake. Is that what you've had it that you called it that, J-Rock? The railway cake? You are what you eat. You're eating pudding, and pudding is a spotted dick math. Victor. Hello, Victor. Welcome. Yeah, I'm 22 minutes behind. So Spotted Dick is Rico's college nickname. Moist Spotted Dick. Like some kind of Star Wars nutrient unit food. Yeah. Yeah, like you would just put it in that little pan and put some moisture on it, and it's not going to taste better the longer you stare at it. I would rather eat the surströmming. That's 100%. I agree with that. After having had this, I would prefer the surströmming. I did not mind the surströmming at all. It really was a letdown because of all the people that were so disgusted by it. I think some of those people just had to be doing it for the views and stuff, like anything, right? Because I don't know why. Now, but having said that, my son really, really hated that smell. Like, it was making him gag. And I said, come on, don't you want to try some? Yesterday, after I put it in a Tupperware bowl, I was like, don't you want to try it? And he was like, huh. So maybe certain people do have that reaction to it. Maybe it is an overreaction. I just did not. Like, it wasn't a pleasant smell. It wasn't a pleasant smell. I went all southern there for a second. What happened? It wasn't a pleasant smell? What kind of southern is that? Smell? It wasn't a pleasant smell, but at the same time, it wasn't like overpowering and just like, But my son does have a very strong, it's funny because my daughter doesn't have much of a sense of smell at all. She can't smell much at all. My mom was the same way. My mom couldn't smell anything. It let us get away with a lot of stuff when we were young, still living at home. You know, it was the 70s, you know what I'm saying? She couldn't smell anything. So if my dad was gone for a while, we'd get away with a lot more because she didn't know. But my daughter also can't smell much at all. She a little bit. But my son has like an scents get to him very, very easily. He's constantly putting his shirt up over his face, and smells get to him. He's very sensitive to smells. So that might be part of it too with the surströmming. He's got the look like when I tried to feed my toddlers cooked veggies for the first time. Have you seen that little girl? I think it started as a Vine. That's how old it is. But she's eating something. She's trying to have a positive attitude about it, like her mom gave her something, and she's eating it, and she's like almost trying to, like almost throwing up, but she's trying to keep a positive attitude. She's like, no, it's okay. You know, and that's what it reminded me of. Is he crying? No. No. Mandatory raisins are dramatic. Only thing better if it was on a popsicle stick. That's the one thing though, is I could not do that. I couldn't do that. Like if you put something on a popsicle stick, if it comes to me, I'm going to take it off the popsicle stick, or even somebody else might and consume the item, but it's not going to be. I can't do it. I probably would throw up from it if I had to put a popsicle stick in my mouth. Skipper sent me one. He was at the doctor one time, and with his kids, and there was some tongue depressors there in the wrapper and stuff. So he took one and sent it to me. Open the card and here's a tongue depressor. Fucking Skipper. All right, let's gotta scroll back up again. I see Holly came in. Hi, Holly. Man. I see Ryan came in. I am way behind. Okay, there we go. Let's try and get down a little bit. There's Dennis. Hi, Dennis. I didn't get to see you on your birthday, so happy late birthday. Excuse me. That was gross, huh? Hold on. Let me turn my camera off for a second. There was a piece of that crispy fish that I couldn't get. My mom was a raisin. I'll let you send that one, J-Rock. I don't want to be blocked. 4 consecutive Super Bowl losses in Buffalo. Raisins. Poor Buffalo. I was rooting for them too. 4 in a row. How do you lose 4 in a row? I mean, the Vikings did not 4 in a row, but they've been to the Super Bowl 4 times and lost all 4 times as well. I won't be buying myself crispy fish, so we're all good. I like it. Those thinking those could be cat treats and still. It's not working today. It's not working. Maybe there should be a beer section on Discord so they can stay away from the do-it-yourself section. I don't like raisins, but I'm not sure I understand this total disgust for them. I mean, I can eat them. There's a texture. It's a texture thing. It's the squishiness. They're dry, but they're squishy. So they're still moist, but they're desiccated. So they're not moist, but they are. They're just wrong. So you take something, hey, this is a really good fruit. I think what we need to do is take most of the water out of it so that it's super, super chewy, but it's still moist. That's what a raisin is. Grapes are great. It's the texture. That chewy, dry, moist combination just does not do it for me at all. And it just even biting into it. It shouldn't be in cookies. Beer is the real vitamin B. Ugh. We don't negotiate with terrorists. Hi, Fish Dreams. Excuse me. So sorry. Oh. Big Cat came in too. Hi, Fish Dreams. All right. I got to scroll down a little bit. Hope everyone has a great start to the day. Same at you, Big Cat. Hope you guys are having a good day too. Raisin cookies are sad cookies. Why would you use raisins when you could use chocolate chips? Missed opportunity for cookie greatness. Yeah, I'm with you 100%. 100%. Did somebody get Sal too? He asked how somebody does the gifting. So it's did somebody mention it? I don't see it right there. So Sal, if you haven't got your answer, which you might have because I'm 20 minutes behind, exclamation gift pellets, all one word, the person's name plus the amount of pellets you want to give, however many you have. There's Ryan. Hi, Ryan. Is the dried chili hot? You know what? Probably. Let's just take a little bite off the end. I don't know what kind of pepper it is, what kind of chili it is. I wish they would tell you. You know, I wish it wouldn't say. The light just went out. I wish it wouldn't just say, you know, chili. There is an ingredients list on this, but this is, I don't know if I can see it with my magnifying glass. I mean, seriously, it is so tiny. And I know it's not going to focus, but that's at the very bottom. There is like an ingredients list of that. I mean, it's smaller than the barcode. It's like a quarter of the size of the barcode numbers. Yeah, I can't even read it. All right, let's just we'll take a nibble on the end of this. Here, maybe I can just break it. Yeah, we'll just break it. There we go. I bet you it is. That little bit that I had. Very hard to chew. Very hard to chew. I can't even chew it. It's so dry, I can't chew it. Ooh, and there is some heat. Oh yeah, there's some heat there for sure. I couldn't even chew it though. It's that dry. Oh yeah, there's definitely some heat. It's not crazy hot, but yeah, the dried chilies, it's got a lot. And it doesn't seem to, they should have broken it up if they wanted it on all the fish, right? But it's definitely, there's definitely some heat there. How about a section called Planes, Beer, Sports, and Others and just dump it all there? Crafted beer is real and it's delicious. If you got to have fruit and cookies, the only options is craisins, dried cranberries. They're sort of the same texture for me, though. And I don't like cranberry juice. Can't stand the flavor of cranberry juice. Definitely still hot. It's on my tongue. I actually have my knitting stuff well organized. It's not characteristic of the rest of my life. I'm trying to think, do I have anything that's really well organized? My sports cards. I collected sports cards 70s, 80s, and early 90s when they saturated the market and it just got crazy. And my sports cards are very well organized, still to this day. Yeah. Rachel's tombstone will say, survived by 2 testicles and 15,000 points. Cody V, what's going on? 2-piece bathing suit. Let's see if Eric wears it to Clash. You know what? I am going to finish making that 2-piece bathing suit. So that would be so funny. That would be hilarious. And Eric would have the guts to do it, too. He really would. And it would be just so funny. One of us can't be there tonight. So there will be a secret co-host tonight for the Hot Mess Express. Ooh, secret stuff. Secret stuff. All right, I got to scroll down. All right, let's see. Did everybody? Okay. Yeah, it's got to be identical, but it should be giving you a... There we go. It should be... Maybe whips. I wonder if there's something weird with... Oh, there we go. Nathan got it. Okay, Nathan got it. Yay, I'm smart. I do like to eat out of the box. No comment. Yummy. I got a Secret Santa gift today, Holly said. I must have been just naughty enough that I will do an opening later. Nice. And hi, Holly. Very cool. It's I'm so happy that Mike decided to do a Secret Santa thing. We really didn't have like a community-wide thing going on when he started it in November. Now there's been a few more things pop up, but it's the only real community thing that started in November. So I was really happy. I was worried that there wasn't going to be community events. I mean, certain channels are doing giveaways and stuff on their channel for the holidays, which is great still too. Ooh, but I wanted to see a community event, you know, so it was very cool of Mike to step up and direct that. So again, I've said thank you a million times to him, but thank you again. And thank you to everybody that joined in. That's awesome. Again, some people, that might be the only gift they get over the holiday season. Do stuff for other people. Nope, not selfish enough. What's up? It's good to see you, Geek Boy. It's all about me. Paul McCarthy. Hey, it's been a while. Hope you're doing well. Where do I see you at? Is it on Facebook? I go to Facebook every once in a while lately because people keep telling me they dropped me messages there and I didn't respond. I don't respond on any channel. If you send me an email, I'll probably respond, but not always. But that's your best chance of getting me to respond. I'm the opposite of Ed. If with Ed, you can hit him up on Facebook and he'll probably respond, or Instagram or anywhere, he'll probably respond. If you send him an email, forget it. He's never going to see it. I'm just the opposite. I am just the opposite. But I think I saw Paul on Facebook. You were out for a walk or something, and you were doing better. You were doing better. Check your text. Is that me? Oh, is it? It's a clip. I'll look at it later, Whip. But yeah, it looks like Whip made a clip. I bet I know which one it is. I bet I know. I'm not going to watch it, right? But I bet I know. If people open it underwater to avoid the smell. I don't get that either. We're not the weird ones. You are for thinking it's okay. Can I pet that dog? Can I pet that dog? I love that's another thing. That accent. Can I pet that dog? But again, though, Zenny, I think a lot of that is people just overreacting, and I don't know. Sometimes it's for the views. I gotta imagine there's some people out there that really are affected by it, but I also think that there's a percentage that are just trying to build it up as much as possible so that people can see that reaction. I mean, obviously, Swedish people have been eating it forever. You know, I don't know. Can I pet that dog? I think at a certain age you can no longer smell or taste certain things. Toddlers don't like Limburger cheese. Yeah, you're probably right. I mean, your taste buds obviously change. Not taste buds, but your tastes obviously change throughout your life, right? Things that you don't like when you're a kid, you like when you're older. So there might be something to that. But I don't know that you can no longer smell or taste certain things. Maybe that it's just that it tastes or smells different. Like the texture of it, the smell is different, the buildup. Maybe that's what it is. Because you can still smell it. Like I can still smell Limburger. And I like those washed rind cheeses like that. A good beer cheese, Limburger. What are some of the other washed rind ones? Some of them are mild, but a lot of them are pretty damn stinky, right? Still picking chili out of my mouth. I can stink, but I can't smell either. And Geek can't do the smell stuff. Delicate stomach, I barf really easily. Yeah, I do not have a delicate stomach at all, obviously. I can smell too much, can do Greek yogurt because of it. Gotcha, you can. I too have a very sensitive smell. Explains why I can't meet you. Oh, I see Leo came in. How far behind am I? 12:30. Okay, I'm catching up. Nathan says it's 50-50 for him. Sometimes I can smell. Sometimes I can. Sometimes I don't. It's mostly nasty. I smell good stuff. I can't. Candles, nope. Can't smell those. Can smell poop all day. And Zenny says, I used to be a super smeller taster, and after pandemic, not so much. I'm pretty sure it got me at some point. There's ABC. 9:11 a.m. Congratulations, Kenny. Baby boy this time, right? Baby boy? I feel like that's right. But congratulations again. We talked about it earlier, and that's awesome, man. Yeah, bottom of my heart, congratulations. Second kid, right? I remember those days. I remember sitting with Anthony, our oldest. I'm in the room. Michelle had to have a C-section for him. We had very bad insurance at the time, and her doctor, we didn't get a second opinion. Her doctor said that Anthony was too big for her, and so she'd have to have a C-section to get him out. We were young. We didn't know, so we agreed with it, and it was just for them. It was for them. So because C-sections are so much easier for doctors because they can schedule it. They know exactly when it's going to happen, so it's just way easier for the doctor. Even though there's more involved, it's just easier. So some doctors that don't really have, aren't very strong ethically, maybe, will do that. And we found out, I'll tell you a story about that doctor too in a minute. But so Michelle had a C-section. She never had another C-section. We had two more kids, and both of those kids were considerably larger than Anthony. Anthony was right about the same as Kenny, or no, Lori. Lori yesterday had a grandbaby, right? And the specs, the stats that she put up for the baby, I forgot his name now. It's in the email. Were very comparable, very average, and that's where Anthony was too. Both of our other two kids got way larger. Aiden was a 10-pound baby. He was 10 pounds, and I don't know how long he was. He was very long though too. And she didn't have a C-section with either one of those. So they lied to us. But regardless, I'm sitting next to Michelle right by her head. And they got the big sheet there, right? And there's the mirror so you can sort of see. And I'm not looking at that mirror at all. I'm looking at Michelle's head. And the doctor asked me if I wanted to look. And I said no. And then I stood up. And then I sat back down very quickly. And then excuse me, then Anthony was born, and they took him over and they put him on a scale, and it was right across, on the other side of Michelle's head. So I'm looking at it, and when they took him over, Anthony was like this big. I was like, good Lord, look at that. She's massive. He was just this huge baby. I'm like, what the hell? And they put him on the scale and stuff. I was like, wow, he's huge. And then they brought him over to me. He was like this big. That's what it looked like. It was like he shrunk. He was just so small. And they handed him to me. They said, do you want to hold him? And I was going to say, I'm scared. And I was going to say, I'm afraid. So I said, I'm scared. And then she handed me the baby, and I held him. I held Anthony. And he was so dark brown and had just this huge amount of black hair. He still has black hair today, but he was just so he looked like he was overdone there when he first came out. He was just so I was like, did you cook him a little bit too long there, Rochelle? It wasn't what I was expecting, And yeah, that was the first one. But she never had another C-section, so they just lied to her. But that doctor, I never liked him. Like the first time we met him, he shook my hand. He didn't shake my hand. He put his hand there. Now, today I understand a little bit more. Like, right, because with RA, it's hard for me to have a firm handshake. And a lot of times shaking somebody's hand is painful for me, right? Because the joints are just, RA, your body's eating itself. So my joints are messed up in my hands, and it's painful, right? To shake somebody's hand sometimes is painful. And so I get it sort of today, but he didn't have anything like that going on. He shook my hand. He just sort of put his hand in my hand, and it was just clammy and just soft. I shook his hand, and his hand just like folded up. It was just it was the worst handshake I'd ever had. And I don't normally equate a strong, firm handshake with, anything positive or negative. I just don't. But that time I did. I was like, ugh. And I just never liked him. He never would make eye contact. He would talk to you like this. He never would focus on you. He was always passing by, and he would stop when he said something. But as he's talking, he's just doing this the whole time. Well, about a year or so, maybe 2 years after Anthony was born, there was an article in the paper. He had been caught filming his stepdaughter in the shower. So my thoughts about him were spot on. They really were. It was definitely spotted dick. So sometimes you're right with those first gut, the first gut feeling about somebody. And ever since then, I think I have been a pretty good judge of character. There's been times I've been fooled, but overall, I think I've been a pretty good judge of character. I can usually tell within a few minutes of meeting somebody if I'm going to like them, number one, but secondly, if I trust them, right? I can usually tell pretty quickly. Geek Boy, you sure that wasn't a suppository insertion tool Skipper sent? Well, I don't know what those are, but I hope they're not as, as bad as a tongue depressor, because that just seems like, I feel like you'd want something. Isn't this a suppository insertion tool? I believe that this is it. I'll never send you a stick unless it's for a tank. I wouldn't do anything like that. Thanks, Nathan. All right, I got behind again. So it's going to jump. It's getting ready to jump. What if I send flavored popsicle sticks? You can't take the flavor off and have to lick it. I will hunt you down and I'll punch you right in the tit. That's what'll happen, Zenny. I will punch you right in the tit. I'm sorry. Give our cats cat sushi, just dry bonita flakes. I would never do that, Zenny. I tell Michelle that all the time, and of course I've never laid a hand on Michelle. I've never even close. I get angry at her every once in a great while. I'm sure she gets angry at me far more often, but violence is never. It just dropped frames. It's weird how it's been doing that lately. It looks like it's back. So I probably just froze for a minute. Or not even a minute, but just... It's been doing that almost every day. It's not the router, it's the modem too. Actually, no, it's not. Because this one, you know what? I don't know what it is. Never mind. I'm going to shut up. If by well organized we consider it mostly in the same room or area of the house, then I've got lots of organization. He can't find, because he lost his streaming computer and cannot find it. He just doesn't know where it's at. You're trying to make me throw up. I've already looked at Facebook once this quarter, done for the year. Oh, it jumped there. It finally jumped. Okay. All right. I didn't say hi to Matt either. Hi, Matt. Phone says it's 71 here, and I'm in pants and a sweater. Cold and super windy here. Yes, under 75 is cold to me. Email me just to see if it responds. It's actually 40 here right now. Again, I've got the window open, and I'm sweating a little bit. I'm sweating just a little bit. It's very warm in here. It's 72 in my office right now, and there's no heat in here to speak of. I mean, we don't. There's a vent on the floor over here, but it's all closed off. This room doesn't get any heat, and it stays just fine. Again, our house temperature is 62. There's heat from all the tanks, and each of the tanks are heated, except for the Gudeids and the bluegill. All the other tanks have heaters in them, and it stays warm enough in here. And there are two windows, and you can see it's blasting. Look behind me over here. Damn it, it missed it. When it hits that orange bucket, it's beautiful. The orange bucket just lights up so much. I love it. Yeah, but it's already passed. It's already passed when it would be hitting the bucket, right? Because that's going to slowly keep coming this way as the sun keeps going that way. So we're past the bucket part. We're almost into the Snarf or Barf. But see, you see the sun is just blasting in here too, which is warming it up pretty good. That window doesn't have any curtains or anything, but the 45-gallon takes up just a little bit of the bottom of it. 32 here this morning, brisk ride from the station to the office. See, again, if it's 32, that's not bad to me, but if you're, depending on what you're riding, if you're riding one of your unicycles, then yeah, I could see how that would be chilly. Started with the small breakfast and coffee at the brewery, and that's sort of your regular now, isn't it, Geek Boy? Going to that same place. It sounds good. If I ever make it out there, that we'd definitely have to go there. Taste and allergies change all the time, but you also lose them as you age. Some stuff becomes bland that you liked, and new things become tolerable. Gotcha. Really messes with teeth. Losing most of your teeth, it's crazy, but I can barely taste most of the food I eat. Huh. That explains a lot. Our taste buds wear off. Never been able to smell. As a very younger person, I was sprayed by a skunk, and it had not been for a fact it was kind of sticky. I would never have known. Oh, that's interesting. I didn't know that, Whip. I did not know that. There aren't too many people around that can't smell, right? That certainly affects your taste as well. Jay said the same about COVID. I can't smell most things, which sort of helps. Before, the smell of gasoline would make me sick. Now I can barely smell it. My brother really, really, really likes the smell of gasoline. A little too much. It used to. That was 40 years ago. Almost 50 years ago. Zenny says, my son was 8 pounds in natural birth, and then the 2 6-pound girls had to be C-section because the first one got her cord around her neck, emergency delivered. Damn the bad luck. Yeah. And that was with Aiden too. Like the doctor who was involved was really just working, because Aiden was blue when he came out. He had the cord around him too, and he pulled that off. And yeah, I mean, it was a little scary, but it didn't happen in the womb, I guess, maybe in the canal or something, because she had it natural. There was a girl too when Michelle was in the hospital for Aiden. Again, he was 10 pounds. Big baby, and she was screaming bloody murder the whole time. Now, granted, I understand that this is one of the most painful things a human being can go through. I get that. But you didn't hear all the other women screaming like that. Michelle wasn't doing that. I mean, it's painful. And women, and I know people are different, but this woman was so far beyond. I mean, it was so dramatic, and she was screaming, just screaming. I heard all the other women just like, okay, lady, take it down a notch. All these other pregnant women, that have already had kids and stuff are like, yeah, come on, it's not that bad. I would never deem to, because I don't know what that pain is like. But, yeah, it was crazy. and here, you want to know something else? This is too much information, but with Ariel, with the middle kid, Michelle did it 100% natural, no drugs, nothing. Aiden, she had drugs, but she did not do. She didn't have an epidural. She didn't have anything. The doctor came in to look, and he goes, "Okay, well, it looks like we have about a half an hour window. If you're going to do the epidural, it has to be now. We got about this is it." And so I told that to Michelle, and she thought I was telling her she was going to have the epidural now, that it wasn't her choice, that she was going to get it, that we were making her give it. So she was like, "No, I got to push." And Ariel was born like right there. The doctor's like, "Whoa!" And they weren't even in the room. She was in her room, and Ariel was born. She was born like, I don't know, 15 minutes later. You don't tell Michelle to do things she doesn't want to do. But also when she's laying there, this is going to sound so. When she's laying there, she's in pain, right? Again, no drugs at all. She's in pain, and it's coming in waves, and she's making all these noises. And I couldn't help it. The back of my head, she's laying there on the bed and she's making all these noises. And I'm like, that's sort of hot. It was sort of attractive, the noises she was making. She's in pain. And my mind goes to, well, that's sort of hot, those noises. It wasn't the fact she was in pain. It was just the noises she was making. Because those noises, when it's a pain like that, that's not like, she's not like screaming. She's just making, she's making noises, And yeah, I told her about it later. She goes, "You're just not right. You are not right. I was in pain." She got all mad at me. "I was in pain." Doing the head thing. Casey was over 10 and Miles was just under 10. And you are a big guy, so yeah. Crystal is not your wife. What a horrible hit to your sex life. You don't have to grip firmly. It doesn't have to be a firm grip. It can be, whoa, Big Steve got your Secret Santa gift. Nice. Congratulations. Does it say who it's from? Do you know? Your hands didn't have RA when you grabbed my ass. Oh, wait, that didn't happen. It was meant to. Victor, did you see many Christmas decorations? I have not gone anywhere or seen any decorations at all. We don't have any up. We have no Christmas decorations up. The tree's not up. Nothing's up. Nothing's up. No, there's it's sad. It's sad, but nobody's really feeling it this year. First year ever we have not put up our Christmas decorations, and I miss it. I mean, I could do it, right? It's not like I have to wait for other people to do it. I could do it. I'm home all day. But we usually do it together, it's a family thing where we decorate. And, lately, the last few years, Ariel sort of directed it and decided a little bit because she's got an artistic eye. She really does. Not autistic eye. She might have that too, but she has an artistic eye. Slimy man with a slimy handshake. Yeah, that's what he was. It's weird how much a handshake can tell you about a person. It is. And, I just absolutely knew. Pretty good judge of character. I think you talk about Matt and I kind of negates that. Yeah, probably. Huge bag of North Fin krill pellets, a cool shark towel, a co-op heater, and a really nice handwritten letter. It was cool. Very nice. Very nice. And hopefully we get to see a video and stuff on it too. I'm hoping to see, more videos. Buffered big time. Yeah. OBS has been doing that lately. It does it like almost once a day. Zen shut you down due to the threats. I'm sorry, but I'm suspicious of any male OBGYN. I'm not. Both of them. For all three kids, it was a male OBGYN. The last doctor I liked the most, he was just so funny. Little Indian guy. He was so little. But he was a really good doctor. Michelle really felt comfortable with him too and really liked him. The middle one was okay for Ariel. We had better insurance and stuff then. So the other doctors are pretty good. It was just that first one that was just bad. Just bad. Violence. There, I was looking for Zeddy's response. Violence. Mupperoni. Hi, Muppet. Lurking while water changing. That's what I got. I got to do this tank today, so not a big deal. That's only. I'll do 5 gallons. That's a 20. That's a 29. Right? Yeah, that's a 29. I'll do that one today, and that's it. It's only 1 bucket too. I just do the 5 gallons, but I need to vacuum because I let the duckweed get out of control, and as the duckweed gets thicker and thicker and thicker, the stuff dies and goes to the bottom. So there's quite a bit of mold down here. Normally I don't care, but it's extra thick. It needs to be vacuumed. I'm going to work on this tank some more today too. I'm putting more different plants in and stuff. I know you can't really see. I took a lot of stuff out of it. I got it down to where there was only like 4 plants left in there. 2 needle leaf Java ferns. It's like there's extra stuff here, like in the sides. Needle leaf Java fern and some Nana Petite. That's all that was left in there. Now there's just Pogostemin, but I'm going to put some more plants in there and stuff today. Probably work on that. I'm going to work on that one. But this is the most important one. I got to do the water change on that today. That's it. Not a ton to do. I put on a winter hat as well. I don't know what you call them, but the same beanies. Yeah, sometimes they're called beanies. What else are they called? I forgot now, Nathan. Yeah, sometimes I call them beanies, but sometimes something else, and I can't remember. I can't remember what it is. Is that a Let's Do This bucket? It might be. It's a Home Depot one. I have no idea. What do you mean? Let's do this. Oh, is it? You mean like put there so that I know to do it? Is that what you're saying? Like a reminder? Like let's do this. It's actually sitting there because I did a water change on this one, and it's still got. Now you can't see it. It's probably still filled halfway with water. I water the plants with it, so I save a bucket. I've always got a bucket of water in here, always, that I use to water plants when they need it. Because some of the plants go through weird, like this time of the year with the sun coming in and hitting direct on some of the plants, they need water a lot more often than normal. But like this fern that's up here above me, this guy, he doesn't seem to need a whole lot of water. He does pretty good without being watered all the time. He is growing like crazy. He's got a ton of nice fronds. The thing is, they're all sort of ended like this. See how it's sort of flat-ended instead of pointy? And maybe that is common, but I thought they were more... Here, can I get this one? Well, you can barely see the tip of that one. See, it's pointy. Pointy. So I've always got a half bucket of water from the water changes, just in case something needs to be watered. Is it okay if my bluegill are in room temp of 75 to 79? I I think that's a little warm for them. I mean, I don't know. Maybe I'm sure it doesn't really hurt them. But I know, bluegills usually are in colder water than that. Like mine came right out of the bay. And I don't know that water hits 75 very often at all. I would say 68 would probably be a better temp. But listen, look who's talking, right? Look who's talking. I didn't mean like that. Look who's talking. I always say that I don't know for sure. I don't have a heater in that tank. It is, like I said, it doesn't get super cold in here. Today it's 72 in here. So that water's probably about 68 to 70. I don't even have a, anything on it. There's no ink birds because there's no heater. There's not. I don't even have a thermometer or anything on it. I don't know how cold that water gets, to be honest. But I know that bluegills like it a little bit colder than 75, I believe. Now, saying that, I don't know that it will really hurt them. It could be like guppies. Guppies breed a lot more when it's warmer, and they don't live as long, right? It might be the same with the bluegill, that maybe it'll grow faster but just be fine with it. Tops out about 18 miles per hour. Oh, gotcha. I had to stop at that cafe. It sounds like a great cafe, the little Peruvian place, the way you talk about it. I remember we used to say happy holidays like true red-blooded Americans. What happened? Huawei. Hi, Sam. That's something, that's a pet peeve of mine, that whole thing about that, about how people are angry that, it's not true, people. Get over it. Nobody's coming to take your Christmas. Every time I see that, I think end user computing because of work. EUC for what? God damn it. You can punch me in the tit as a surrogate, Rico. Nice. Whip. It's about the same as taking a big poop. Women just like to exaggerate. Oh, it's nice knowing you, Whip. It's nice knowing you. Women just like to exaggerate. Same as taking a big poop. Hi, Ivy. Whip. Whip is, Whip, you do like to live dangerously, don't you? Yeah. Brooklyn says, I was 9 pounds, 9 ounces, and I'm a tiny woman. Yeah, it doesn't, you're right. It doesn't always turn into, bigger people just because it's a big baby. With Aiden, it did, because he's like 6'4" and 275 pounds. I don't know. He's a big boy. But Anthony's the same size, and he was 3 pounds, lighter. And Ariel's pretty tall. She's pretty tall. I don't know. Maybe she's 5'6", 5'7". So I guess that's not that tall. Seems taller. She always wears like high heels. All right, scrolling down. Am I going to get caught up? Jeff from California. Is that Pelham or is he Midwest? Actually, I don't think Jeff... Yeah, Jeff is in Wisconsin? Michigan. I don't know. I think you're right, though. I think he is Midwest. I feel like he's in that area, though. Michigan or Wisconsin. I could be wrong. I didn't think Jeff Kane was in California. I thought he was like... I don't know why, but I kept thinking he was more like Montana. I'm probably way off on that. Jeff, if you're here. Oinky! Hi, Oinky. It's good to see you, Crystal. Did you receive a small Amazon delivery for a certain special puppy for me? I have not, Oinky. I have not. But there is stuff coming. Let's look and see what Informed Delivery has to say. Is it coming with regular mail? Let's look. Let's go look. Or is it coming a different way? I know there's a package coming from the Peas tomorrow, which, again, thank you very much. I'm super excited to see what that is. And then there's Target home delivery. That's probably Ariel. There's 3 packages coming. One of those is from Lando. Yep, that's this one. So the one from Lando will be here on the 16th. There's one from Promotion Fulfillment, which I have no idea what that is. It's an actual company in Iowa that does promotion fulfillment stuff. Like if you win something or, swag, like merchandise, pens with corporations' name on and stuff. Man, I am having a hard time today. I'm struggling with the talking stuff. And then Target. So unless it's the promotion delivery, or it's coming a different way too. It could be coming a different way. It could be just poop. It could just be poop. It's all poop. Everything is poopy. So I don't see it unless it's coming from maybe it's coming UPS. All right. And Geek Boy says, his wife has not wanted to decorate for the last several years. The last couple we were traveling anyways. I get that. And it's I don't know. I like when the decorations are up for all the holidays. It just helps, even if you don't do anything for the holidays, it just helps make things a little more festive. Force the family to make it happen this weekend. Christmas decorations are a must. I couldn't make them. They've got to be in the mood for it too, for stuff like that. Again, my kids are all adults. Oh God, I'm just feeling. Everybody's just got to be in the mood. Oh, Big Steve, I couldn't really read it too much. I was heading out the door. Gotcha. Whip says, back then, I think 5'2" and 105 pounds. She was super uncomfortable. Even the girls were big. Heather was 8 something and Mariah came in at 9. Yeah. So, my kids, the second two were very, very big as well. Or around that, what you're talking about, Whip. And I always just said, I had big sperm. Why are your kids so big? I had big sperm. like that has anything to do with it at all. Holly says, my Secret Santa doesn't say who. Shh, it's a secret. Dr. Anthony, hello, sir. Oh, hey, Dr. Anthony, you guys got a huge donation yesterday, didn't you? I saw somebody put $1,000, gave $1,000 to their to the funding. If one of the mods can find that too for me, I can go dig it up if I need to. But actually, I probably still have the URL because I didn't come in. Nope. Thought I did. Well, if one of the mods wouldn't mind dropping Dr. Anthony's the thing for the kids' Christmas, and it's a double thing, right? It helps the research center with operating funds, but it's also for the kids. But I did see $1,000 was dropped yesterday. That was awesome. I love seeing that. That would be me if I could. Totally skeeved out by any man who grew up and thought I want to be all up into hoo-haws, but totally professionally. Yeehaw. Hey, they're doing I don't know. It's medicine. It's medicine. So I don't think there's anything wrong with it, I get where you're coming from. I guess you could sort of feel like that's just sort of creepy. But I think you have to get past that with doctors and such, right? You have to. They don't even see you as a vajayjay. They just see what they've got to work on. This is their job. You know what I mean? I could never do that. I feel like it would ruin, because that's sort of one of my hobbies. It would ruin it because you're working it all day. You don't want to come home and work on it. It would ruin it for me. Every boy can dream. Always said. Baby Colombian or Buenos Aires Tetras? I believe it's Buenos Aires. The Colombians are the red blues, right? And they look like little pacu or piranha, sort of. They look like it. have that sort of that body shape. I want to be all up in the hoo-haws professionally in a different way, though. A toque. I know we don't call them toque, Big Cat. Back to what, the beanie. Same thing, though, a toque. Yeah. We don't ever call them toque, but I do know what a toque is. I was actually... Bob and Doug McKenzie taught me what a toque was. And I was actually in a talent show as Bob and Doug McKenzie doing the skit with my friend Doug. 8th grade. It was the 8th grade talent show. Chevy Fish. Hi, Chevy Fish. Thanks again. Oh, I never told Whip what that was. Where is it? Where the hell did I put it? That's weird. There it is. Whip had asked about this. Halva. What is halva? So it's almost like a paste. It's a delicious sesame treat. Crushed sesame seeds, glucose syrup, cane sugar, palm oil, chocolate, sea salt, natural flavor, egg white. It sounds really good. It's a nutty, flaky, melt-in-your-mouth sesame goodness. Taste of this tradition, slice it, crumble it, or go ahead and just devour it. So that's what the halva is. And that's what Chevy Fish sent the other day. We're going to try this tomorrow. Chevy Fish, are you going to be around tomorrow? If you are, we'll try this tomorrow. I like people to be here when we do the stuff that they sent in. So if you're going to be here, we'll try that tomorrow. I'm excited to try it. I think I'm going to love it. I really do. I think I'm going to love it. Oh, they say let's do this on them. Oh, gotcha. I thought you were just, like it's a thing. I don't know if it says let's do this. It's a Home Depot bucket, but I honestly have no idea what it says on it. Sometimes I'm not very observant about that kind of stuff. Use your words. I said at noon I want to leave. It's now past, and I'm still waiting. It's way past. Receive my Secret Santa gift, Oinky says. I'll be opening it shortly. Forgive me, this may sound pathetic. This is the first time I've ever joined a Secret Santa I actually received. Nice. Nice. Bluegills are in Florida waters, and it gets in the 90s. Oh, yeah, that's a good point. That is a good point. I didn't even think about that. Our water here is very cold, but they are in warmer waters. So, yeah, you got a great point, Nathan. I wasn't even thinking about that. Whip says he kept them in the teens and the water was in the high 70s. They were fine while I had them, but I never kept them long. Released them back into the pond in the spring. Gotcha. Does Rico stay in hot tub often? No. Not anymore. I do have a hot tub in the basement, just one of those inflatable ones. It worked pretty good. It still works pretty good. I had it in the living room. No, I had it in the dining room. I had it in the dining room where we gave the dining room to Ariel. So it's her craft room now that you can't even walk into. But I had the hot tub in the dining room. So it was upstairs. This is the second floor we're sitting on. So I had a hot tub in the house upstairs. It wasn't a great idea, but the thing is, I was doing really bad with RA at the time, like really, really bad. I was actually... I was on short-term disability at the time. I couldn't even work, and I was really struggling. And that hot tub made a big difference. And I didn't want to put it outside because it would have had to go in the backyard, which is down a slope. And I was having trouble walking even. So getting down to the hot tub would have been difficult. So it wasn't a smart idea to put a hot tub inside your house, especially upstairs. It can handle it. That's not. I'm not worried about it. It's not anything about it falling through or, the house is solid. It's just the fact that if it sprung a leak, right, it was dumb. But it really did help me for about 6 months. I used it just about every single day, and it really did alleviate a lot of the pain, that I was feeling. It really did help. It helps to relieve some of the pressure on the joints. So yeah, I do miss it though. We want to build a deck out through the dining room. Like I said, we've got massive windows in the living room and the dining room on the east side of the house. There's 2 4-foot by 6-foot windows in the dining room, 2 4-foot by 6-foot windows in the living room. They're right next to each other pretty much. There's 2 of them, and then a little wall, and then 2 more of them. The two in the dining room we want to take out and put French doors there and just build a deck right there. That way we'd have a great view of the lake, and that's where I want to put the hot tub up again. So I would like to put the hot tub back up. I don't really have any place to put it right now. I just checked there, a glass and a temp is 70. I think that's fine, especially because the more information that we got, Whip and Nathan, I bet you they're just fine. All right, scrolling down, 15 minutes behind, beautiful. I never once heard anyone say they were upset at others' holiday wishes, but I have heard the folks that are whining about people supposedly doing that. Isn't that how it always is, though, Zenny? Not always, but 90% of the stuff we hear people are upset about is exactly what you just described, right? People saying, oh, well, I'm upset because they were upset, but nobody was upset. It was just the media saying that. Or maybe there was somebody that was upset, but they were in this extreme minority. They're like 0.0000523% of the population is upset about this. So everybody else is going to be mad. I think that's the case most of the time. You know. Oinky was the largest at 8 pounds at birth, and now look at you. Petite little thing. Jeff Pelham is from Sesame Street. Kermit the Frog, prove me wrong. I'm northern Wisconsin. Oh, see, that's close to Montana. Northern Wisconsin, I mean, that's the same thing. Jeff P. is lower Michigan. Okay, thank you. Thank you, Jeff. And Whip, southern Illinois, yeah, you were wrong. So it's a different Jeff. It says it was delivered by the Postal Service. For Wally? Oinky, do me a favor and send me, there's my email at the top, rico@ricostan.com. Send me an email with the tracking number and let me go back and see. Did I somehow miss your delivery then? It says it was delivered. Maybe it's something that's coming today, because sometimes that happens. It is 1:30. I can go look. What did it say it was delivered today, Oinky? I remember you talking about it, but I don't remember it coming in. Now I'm confused. Did I see it and I just forgot? I'm pretty good about doing an unboxing when you guys send me something, because I really love to give kudos to those people that send stuff. I want everybody to know, hey, look at this cool thing this person did. Yeah, send me an email, would you, Oinky, and let me know. Give me the tracking number if you have it and what day it was delivered, and I can go back and look. Maybe I missed it. Maybe they said they delivered it and it didn't come in. Or if it's going to be here today. I went the wrong way for Madison. Have all you Secret Santas get your gifts out to your recipients yet? Maybe not Holly, right? Because I think Holly had... Oh, Holly did the thumbs up. Was it you, Holly, who got your thing super late? Oinky, first Christmas without my dad's fiance, and it's been heartbreaking. She's still allowed family to run her life, and she got here like she should have 8 years ago. Yeah, it's always difficult, too, for people that, lose somebody close to the holidays like that. Close to the holidays. It's always difficult. Another thing that's difficult is for people that have birthdays super close to like the big holiday like that, like Christmas. I guess none of the other ones really matter. Doesn't, but Christmas, David's birthday is the 22nd. It's always difficult because it's so close to Christmas. So I think you get sort of, left out a little bit. It sucks because usually people just combine your Christmas and your birthday gift into one. So you just get one gift when you should be getting two. It's not right. Take off, you hoser. Take off. I did like Bob and Doug McKenzie quite a bit. I might get something from that cafe to send you one of these mornings. Ooh, that'd be nice. That'd be nice. I'd rather go there and hang out with you, though. Chevy Fish, Buddy's kid just had a baby. Now she was a big baby and a very big woman. Volleyball and basketball star throughout high school because she's over 6 foot. Kid came out 11'4". Got you. Lincoln coming. I finally found it for Zen. Oh, okay. There we go. Santa Claus is real. How far behind now? All right, I'm closing in. Pond is greater than a hot tub. I agree, except I can't fit in my pond. My pond's not even 70 gallons, I don't think, altogether. I really wanted to expand it this year, but we did none of that. I didn't hardly even mess with the pond at all this year. In fact, it was just overgrown, and yeah, it wasn't great. I did split the hardy water lilies that Kelly sent me. That was about it. I didn't do much else with the pond at all this year. It's just one of those years. Oh, that's cool. That's a cool way to do it. Fishfam.link. Search somebody in the, do the random. That's cool. I miss the hot tub. Ain't the health suite at the gym. Why are you all throwing pellets everywhere? Hey, whoever has the most at the end of the month wins a shirt. Woo! 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 Sorry. A shirt. UPS deliveries through Amazon tell me they were delivered the day before they actually got here. Mine are pretty good. But sometimes stuff falls through the cracks with it, right? Sometimes once in a great while. But like everything recently, I think has been covered. I think everything recently has been fine over like the last 6 months or so, even. Informed Delivery does an okay job for me, but I mean, like Geek Boy has said that he's had problems. Other people have had problems with it, so I guess it's sort of hit or miss depending on your area. But most of the tracking lately has been pretty decent. Once in a great while, something will slip through that never even showed up there. A package will slip through. It'll just show up here, and it was never on there at all. 1:30. Okay, Matt said for future reference, anyone that can't find the fundraiser link, I put it on the FFL page. Gotcha. Back at you, Victor. Hope the holidays are festive. We are going to have fun. So we're celebrating on Christmas Eve. My oldest son and his wife are coming down. It's just going to be just a few of us. And then that's it, really, Christmas Eve. But Michelle has some extra time off. She got Friday off as part of their holidays. She has Monday off, obviously. That's Christmas. And then she's taking Tuesday off as well. So, because she has to use that time up or lose it. It's one of those. So she's got Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. She doesn't have to work. So that's going to be nice. Who wants to go to that damn page? Too many birthdays. The 13th, the 16th, the 18th. Wow. Yeah, that is too much. 2 days after Christmas, Candy says, sucks too. From experience, right, Candy? Yeah, anybody who's got their birthday that close to Christmas, it just you're getting screwed over. I suggest you move it. Jay had some package missing the last few days. I had to put a camera to prevent stuff. See, that's what's nice. That's what's nice to always be home. I don't have to worry about that, right? Very rarely am I away from home when the packages get delivered. Like very rarely, like once every 4 months. So, and we do have a camera by the front door, so at least I can tell who it is. But we don't have a front yard. We don't really, I mean, we're very close to the road. So here's the house, here's the road. We park our cars between, and there's just enough for the cars to park. And this time of the year, we even have to pull up a little bit closer because the snowplow coming through will shoot rocks and stuff at the cars, depending on what's on the road. So, yeah, we have no front yard at all, so somebody could easily pull up right there and go grab the packages right off the front porch, and boom. We want to get it enclosed again. We had an enclosed porch when we first bought this place, but it was so rickety and so poorly done, we just ripped the whole thing. We ripped it right down. We ripped the whole thing down. The ceiling of it was just that corrugated fiberglass, and the guy had done such a bad job, it actually did some damage to the house. So the whole entire thing just got ripped down, and we need to put something back up there. Make changes for that small percentage. But we aren't making any changes. We don't listen to those people, and we aren't making changes for those people. People are just angry at those people. We aren't making changes. We aren't catering to that. Well, in certain places we are, where they're passing laws that don't delete that message, Whip. That's not fair. I'm in the middle of talking about it. You can't delete it on me. God, fucking Whip. I don't think we maybe you delete it because you. I don't think that we make a lot of changes for those people. I think, and I think we do need to. Let's not get into it, but there's just a lot of anger about things that really aren't real. There's a lot of outrage about things that just either aren't real or it's just a small. There's always going to be crazy people saying crazy things, always, but they're usually in this extreme minority. See you, Nathan. Get a nap in today. Sent you an email with a tracking number. We'll look at it right now, Winky. There it is right there. Let's see. So, okay. Was that it right there? The 13th? $56.55. It says it was delivered. Did I just forget about it? It does say it was delivered. Tell me what it was, Oinky, in that. Send me another email. Let me know what it was. Or you can put it in the chat. It does say it was delivered on the 13th, yesterday. I don't remember getting anything yesterday for Wally. Right? I mean, I did, but they were probiotic supplements. And I thought that was from a study that I was doing. That wasn't from you, was it? No. Or was it? Was that what it was? Oh, maybe I got it confused. I thought poop. 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 It's so dumb. I have so much fun with the poop. Yes, I said that. Were they probiotic supplements, Oinky? I thought that was for a study that I was doing because I did do some screeners for probiotic supplements. I actually showed those yesterday. I had to scroll to the bottom. Let me know if that's what it was. All right, I got to scroll back up. Okay. Nathan had to leave. We got that. So maybe that was from you, Oinky, and I said it was from a study that I was doing because I did a screener for some probiotic supplements from a place called Buzz Agent that I work with. What was the Buzz Agent thing? Now I gotta know. I'm confused. Oh, that was from you, Oinky. I'm so sorry. I am so sorry. The supplements were actually a calming supplement. Calming supplement for dogs, hickory smoked flavored soft chew sample. I don't know about the dogs. I might just eat those myself. Calming sample that's hickory smoke flavored soft chew. Should I do that on the Snarf for Barf? I am so sorry, Oinky. I have another supplement coming from a project that I get paid to do, right? That I have to review and I thought that was what you had sent, not the probiotic thing that I got yesterday. So I'm a mean one. I'm not even going to touch myself with a 10.5-foot pole. I am. I'm going to touch myself. Probably not with a pole, though, but maybe, on a pole. Oh. It's the middle of the day. You can't be talking like that, Rick. I just sent out my Secret Santa gift yesterday, but it should be there tomorrow, just under the deadline. Squeaking it in. All right. Whip says, my birthday often falls on Thanksgiving. Not much gift-giving holiday, though. Yeah, not as bad. But still, you still lose part because, again, I know a lot of people my age, well, even younger people, but at my age and older, especially guys, I don't celebrate my birthday. What am I, a 5-year-old girl? I'm a 5-year-old girl. I want to celebrate my birthday. I want you to celebrate your birthday. I feel like everybody should celebrate their birthday. You should have one day a year that's just about you and nothing else. Everybody should have that. It's a great thing for your mental health. It can also be horrible for your mental health. If you have a birthday and you have no friends and family and nobody even notices it's your birthday, that's a horrible, horrible thing. That's horrible. All right, scrolling down. Linky, I'm not speaking to you anymore. Wait, Candy, yours is the 27th? It's going to be on the calendar now. Well, one of my exes was on Christmas, but he didn't seem to mind the extra gifts. People coming for Christmas, more reason to decorate. If you do a crappy job, I'm sure you will get help. Yeah, that's true. Oh, and your dad's fiance was also 2 days, just like Candy. Scrolling up again. I'm in shit reception. I keep falling way behind, and he keeps freezing on my end. I'm sure I deserve the effing whip, though. You like when I freeze on your end. I'm just saying. My sweetheart Ed is so good to me, he's already thinking ahead to the day we'll be living together and put up a portable hot tub for me. I love that man so much. Oh, that's nice. I totally did. I didn't like it. I didn't say it the way I was thinking it. Gotcha. It wasn't me. Must have been some other brother. Does Grinch have to be by itself, or does it work in a sentence? That's weird that it... Oh, yeah. Okay, it didn't work. That was the second one. Okay, yeah. Yeah. It is weird that it doesn't work just in the middle of a sentence. I wonder if you double space it. If you double space the Grinch, does it work? Because I feel like somebody did the poop thing in a sentence, but they had like a few spaces between. Just don't touch yourself on a pole where we have to see it. A-hole that celebrates her birth week. I'm the a-hole that celebrates. Good, Zenny. That's good. I'm glad you do that. Michelle did that for me 1 year. 1 year she did. Like every day from after work, she would bring me home something. Every single day. It was something little. Sometimes it was a book, whatever. It was just, every single day, though, that week she did that. And that was really good. That was really good. And you know what? We never did that for her. We never did that for her. And she's one of those people that doesn't really care about her birthday that much. A little bit. I mean, she wants the kids to, at least say happy birthday and stuff. I would like that too. There's been a lot of times the kids don't even say happy birthday. They have no idea. And, it's your kids, so you're supposed to do things for them, not the other way around, but it's still nice. Could you celebrate your pet fish birthday? I don't think so, Victor. I don't know. Wally, definitely. Wally had his gotcha day. We don't do the birthday, we do the gotcha day, which is very easy for us because I know we got him on November 1st, so that's really easy. But we treat it the same. The gotcha day is the same as their birthday, right? They get, they get treats and stuff and get a present and everything. Let's see. Pretty sure YouTube removes extra spaces. Oh, does it? Testing with poop. Don't know if it got through. Oh yeah, it might not be the time. I don't know when the last poop went by. Look I made it to the bottom of the chat and I got 13 minutes left. We did a Snarf for Barf today. It's Thursday, so a lot of good streams today. The Hot Mess Express is going to be fun. God, something's going on there. We don't know. Somebody can't make it, so there's going to be a secret co-host. So that'll be fun. That's always fun anyways. I'm not sure if Skipper is going after Ed tonight or not. But you got Ed tonight, you've Vibes tonight, you've got KG Tropicals tonight, George RB3 early. And then Mark Pyle said he was going to do a later one tonight to talk about that expo that he went to, that he had a table at too. She says she doesn't care about it. That's the way of letting her off the hook. Trust me, make a big deal about it. Though, I bet you're right, Kalish, a little bit, but you're not, because she really, really doesn't. She doesn't. She cares a little bit, right? But I care far more about my own birthday than she does about hers. Does that make sense? And I do care about her birthday, and I always try to do stuff nice for her on her birthday. But not, she just doesn't really care. As long as the family's together and does something together for her birthday, that's all she cares about, right? That's all she really cares about. It removed all the extras. Okay, yep. The Raider game is tonight. Hopefully we score a point this week. Yeah, that was really rough. But, I mean, at least your defense held up the Vikings to 0 points too to the end, right? Wasn't that one won by a field goal? Is that the one I'm thinking of? It was 0-0 in the fourth. Nice. Victor says, Jason from Depths Unknown has gifted me the Amazonian magazine. Was that from his, because Jason is in a position where he can take all the money made from YouTube and do giveaways on it. So that's really cool of Jason's to do. So any money you spend on Jason's channel, super chats, memberships, he turns it right around and turns it into giveaways and spends it right back on you guys, which is really cool. I would love to be able to do that. I can't do that, but I would love to. It's really cool that Jason does it, though. So he does giveaways quite often, maybe even once a week. I don't know if it's once a week, but quite often he does his giveaways. Because you guys, anytime you donate towards him, donate. You're not donating. Anytime you support him financially, it comes right back to the community. Jason streams hella early, and I'm not up then. You know what? He usually goes like, 9 to 11 my time, I think. Maybe it's 10 to noon. But I still miss it quite a bit on Sundays. Oinky. Did you tell me? Yep. Okay. Yep. So, Oinky, I owe you an apology. The probiotics for dogs, I really did think was the other thing. It wasn't, though. So the probiotics for the dogs that I got yesterday for Wally wasn't the project I thought I had to work on. That was from Crystal. So thank you so much. All 3 dogs had some yesterday. So thank you so much. I have another thing coming, and I bet you that's what the promotion thing is. That is the other supplement, which I won't do in conjunction. Jason or Jason? Jason, Jas, Depths Unknown on yeah, Depths Unknown on Sunday mornings on the Easy stream. Easy is good times, highly recommended. Yeah, it is. It's a good stream. Sunday mornings. We do miss Saturday morning cartoons, but at least you don't get to see Shanners, but you could still see Jason on Sunday mornings. And he does a lot of work on the tanks. That's all he's doing. He does the whole stream is him working on his tanks, and he's got different cameras set up, and he uses a streamer bot that I use for all this random stuff that I do, but he uses the speaker bot part of it. So that's why he has the speak. I don't need it. It works great for Jason, though. I think it's a great tool for his stream because he's not looking at the chat. I got the chat open. I'm staring at it constantly. He's up doing work on his tanks and stuff, so you do the speak, and he can still get your chat messages. I like it. He's the one that inspired me to start doing all this other stuff, too, that I've done. It was definitely Jason who I was like, look at the speaker bot thing. I was like, you know what? I should mess around with the bots again and see what's out there. And I found this speaker or streamer bot and absolutely love it. All the different cool little stuff. Right now I'm working on dueling for pellets. Dueling for pellets. You got a real pretty mouth. So I'm working on it because the person who made it didn't make it for YouTube. It should be easy. It's for Twitch. It should be easy enough to switch over, but currently I'm not having any luck with it. It should be pretty simple, but what it's going to be is you guys will be able to duel for points. So you'll let's say Zenny wants to duel whip, so she'll say duel, whip for however many points, and he can agree to it or not. He doesn't have to do it if he doesn't want to. So if he doesn't do it, nothing. If he does do it, then it'll say, okay, get ready, and they'll have to, whoever says shoot first after it tells you when to shoot wins the duel and gets the points. I thought it'd just be another fun layer to those pellets. So I'm working on that. I'm hoping to have that. I've had some success with it, but it's the C# code, and I'm not super good with dealing with the code anymore. I can't. So I'm working it out. And it'll come along at some point. I used to still be up for Saturday morning cartoons, but then it started being adult again. I wish, Victor. I wish she would see it. Can we wish Shanna from 503 Aquatics a Merry Christmas somehow? We're friends on Discord, but she hasn't responded to any of my messages in a very, very long time. I don't know if it's just the community as a whole that she decided to step away from, or if she got driven away by somebody. I know I never did anything. I always supported her. I felt like I lost a friend, though, and I don't know why, and that always bothers me. That always bothers me because, that's who I am. I worry that I did something that I didn't even know about, because I do that all the time. People send me messages all the time and say, hey, why'd you say that? And I'm like, I'm sorry. I didn't mean it that way, or I didn't think it through or whatever. Duel a super mod? That's just a death wish. See you, Brandon. About to head out for a Christmas party. Got you going. Christmas party in the daytime. Is it for your work? A work Christmas party? Is it going to be in a pool? Like a hot tub or something? I mean, it would make sense, right? Oh, I forgot. JT usually goes this afternoon, right? On Thursdays. And I didn't see one earlier scheduled. Yeah, I still don't see a stream from JT scheduled, so maybe he's not going today. I was going to send everybody over there, but I'm not seeing a a live stream scheduled at 2. Normally, JT Keeping Fish goes at 2 o'clock in 5 minutes. But I'm not seeing anything that go in there. Oh, he's sick. He's not streaming today. He's sick. Okay, Jay. Thanks. Okay. If you duel me, just take my pellets. I'm too slow with my thumbs. And again, you don't have to. That's the cool thing about it. You can just decline. You don't have to. If maybe you're on a phone or something or whatever, like Whip, you're too slow with your thumbs. You just don't. You don't have to do it. You don't have to do it. No C#, no thank you. I'm figuring it out as I go. The great thing is the developers of the streamer bot are in a Discord, and they're very easy to talk to, and they're definitely helping me out with it. I'm trying to do this on my own, though. I don't want to have a lot of help. I'm trying to figure out how to do the coding for it. Well, it's already made, right? The code. Let me rephrase that. The code is already made, but it's very specific for Twitch, so it's pulling in user variables and things that are for Twitch. I should be able just to make those changes to YouTube, and it should work. But currently, either I'm missing some, or it's just not currently working. So I'll figure it out. It's important to me to figure out. I'm sort of a little obsessed with it right now. So I will figure it out on my own at some point, and then I'll release it to those people and say, hey, I changed this, it's working for YouTube now too. That way, in case somebody else wants it for YouTube, they can have it as well. 3:30 to 7 at a bowling alley in Arcade. Oh, that sounds fun. Man, I haven't been to a bowling alley in decades. There's one, no, I think it closed down. I was gonna say there's one not too far from us, but it actually closed down. It was one of the few recreational things like that around us, and it shut down. But man, I haven't been to a bowling alley in so long. So long. Can jam up, but that's my normal thing. Yeah, gotcha. He had the flu. Ugh. It's an armed robbery. Matt, obsessed with code. I know the feeling. I figured you would. Yeah, figured it all out. And you have more knowledge than I do. I've really lost what little knowledge I did, but I didn't do a lot of coding in my IT job anyways. I mean, way back when I was a web developer, but that was the early 2000s, there wasn't much around. I feel like DHTML was just coming in. It was just, so it was pretty easy. It wasn't really code to speak of. It is HTML and JavaScript and stuff. It's code, but it's not like that. I like these. I like these a lot. I like it a lot. I watched a documentary about bowling alleys the other day. Why? The machines are very spendy and very dangerous. There's a new pin setter that's string-based, much cheaper and safer. That's amazing to me. I don't know too many people that have said, I've watched a documentary about bowling alleys the other day. You fell down a rabbit hole big time, didn't you? Did you go looking for that? My Christmas, there's a fly in here. Company Christmas parties this afternoon, most likely not going. The whole socializing thing is too much effort. Early 2000s, the Stone Ages, pretty much, right? I haven't coded since I learned how to edit my MySpace page. I'm laughing at Whip, but I want to eat a couple of these before I talk about it. I don't have the, I was going to say time, but it's not time to sit and watch a documentary very often because I need to focus on it. It's just like podcasts. I can't do podcasts. Podcasts don't work for me because I have to focus on them. I might as well be watching something. I can't do other stuff while listening to a podcast. Now, if I was still commuting to work, that's a perfect place. That's the place that I could do audiobooks, podcasts, things like that. But I can't do documentaries unless I can sit down and focus on them. And that's what I'm doing. That's it. That's the entire thing. And I don't really do that very often. Usually I'm multitasking on different things. Like I'm supposed to be working because the tool was broken yesterday, so I couldn't even do my stuff, and I'm like 4 hours behind now. Oh. These are great. I'm going to eat this whole thing. I really, really enjoy these crispy fish. Thailand, right? Isn't that where we said these were from? Where were these from? Yes, Thailand. Good job, Thailand. bsafood.com. I wonder if you could actually buy stuff from there. Let's go look. bsafood.com. BSA food. Food. And then, I spelled it totally wrong. BSAFDDDD. The hell? One finger typing. bsafood.com. I bet you can't. Oh. Is that right? Oh, that's not good. This account has been suspended. If you go to bsafood.com, this account has been suspended. All right. So, hours and hours trying to sleep, and it's how I take breaks from work stuff to give my brain rest. Yeah, that makes sense. Trying to sleep, I read. That's my reading time. Partly because I don't want to wake Michelle up, and I don't have any earbuds or anything. I do, but I don't even know where they're at. I don't like to use them. I don't like to use them at all. I like so I read. That's my time with the documentary, is I read instead. Oh yeah, I forgot about what Whip said. I broke an alley lane the last time I went. Ball stuck in my thumb, went 15 feet in the air, and came crashing down the alley. Embarrassing. I've seen some of those, TikToks of people doing stuff like that. My company has gotten so cheap they canceled the Christmas party years back. I think they're dropping the bonus this year. That's messed up. Toasty! Member for 17 months. Back at you, too. Back at you, Brandon. Merry Christmas. Hope you have a good one. Spend hours and hours. Where was I at? Mowing the lawn, road trips. That's when I click on Audible. Gotcha. My boss owner loves to have a good time and is a great workplace if you work hard. Gotcha. You're a what arrest? Speaking of focus on, want to join Rico and be interrogated? I mean interviewed? Zenny said she's going to send me an email soon. Victor, member for 3 months. Fun live streaming. Thank you, sir. Thank you for being a member. Thank you guys for all the members. I really do appreciate it. I really do. You get nothing for it. Toasty! Matt for 18 months. It's not making a sound. It does that sometimes. Sometimes I have to turn up this desktop audio, but then you're going to hear echo. Listen. So it's echoing now, right? And for some reason it's weird. The toasty thing doesn't work unless this is turned up too. So I leave that down. It's just something little I have to work on. I just haven't. I'm sure it's very, very simple. Thank you, B Wizzle. And who got it? Linda Worth. Nice. Steven, are you still here? Or Jenna? Or Poop? Poop? Well, that was weird. My chat just shrunk. It is Jeff. It is Jeff this time. Did it change? It's going to change. It's going to change. Is it going to change?
Is it going to change? I have no idea what voice it is. Hopefully it's something really creepy. Jeff Kane's always doing the poop. Jeff Kane and the poop. Jeff Kane and poop go hand in hand. What's it doing? What's it doing? I get poop for it. That's true, you do get poop for it.
You get shit for it. So you do get shit for it. You're right, Jeff Kane. So I can no longer say you don't get shit for being a member. You're right. Jeff has a good point. You guys do get shit for being a member. And thank you, Brandon, for the $1 super chat. Thank you, guys. So yeah, I can no longer say you don't get shit for that. I wanted to see if I'm not sure. I think Steven and Jenna are probably very close to the 24 months. It's got to turn any day now. It's got to turn into 24 months. 2 years of memberships. That's amazing to me. I can't remember who else is right there as well at the two years. Jenna's still in a meeting. There's somebody else too that is right at 2 year membership thing. That was like right at the beginning too, and I don't remember who it is. Before I left my job, they were charging $60 per person to go to the holiday party. I wonder why it wasn't a rousing success. Yeah, they're working. Geek Boy, I'm sure they both got jobby stuff to do. They're missing out on fried fish. There we go. Jenna, still 23 months. Ed is close. Yeah. Matt said I kicked myself for taking a break, and I had to do that on almost every one. I think I have 4 left. 2 months, that's close, right? It is. It is. It's very close. Jobby stuff, screw that. I know, it's crazy. Working people. Is this loud? Brooklyn. I really like these. I cannot stop eating them. They're just a little sweet. We got an eggplant from Brooklyn. Send along a little Tucker there, Brooklyn. And Jeff with the crazy face. Jeff's going to be joining us on the Focus On sometime soon. Thank you guys, all of you. Thank you so much for being members. I get there's a lot of other better places to spend your money. So, I'm honored that people decide to be members here. I really am. I really am. Especially because a lot of the other channels actually do stuff for you. I don't do anything. I mean, you get that one little thing, right? You get that one little, get to turn me into poop. Woo! Matt's working on stuff right now. I got to put this away. I'm going to eat this whole damn jar of crispy fish. I really like these. The more I eat them, the more I like them. Except the lid. Whoever designed the package, though, needs to just, go suck a spotted dick. Because the packaging is horrible. The lid does not go on. Work expense. Thanks, Matt. Did it change? Did I miss it? It should change. Did it? It changed. Oh, I missed it. Okay. I was too busy looking at this. There, I finally got the lid back on. So whoever designed the packaging for this is, needs to be strung up. But the food itself is really good. Finally off my meeting, I have to keep the Zoom bridge open for troubleshooting anytime until at least 5. What did it change to? I should have paid attention. Oh. Chris Aquazone has COVID too. So he was going to be my guest this Saturday, but now he has family coming into town, so we had to reschedule again until December or till January. But he also has COVID. So if you see Chris Aquazone, he's got COVID. So he says he's doing okay. And Laura, LG Shrimp, I had to reschedule her as well because I was not feeling good on Tuesday. So there are no more Focus-Ons probably. There might still be one Saturday, but I don't think so. I don't think we're doing any more Focus-Ons the rest of the year. Again, there might be one on a Saturday, but there won't be any on Tuesdays going out. Some robotic thing. Okay, gotcha. Whole damn jar of crispy fish by a company that has been suspended. Website suspended. Let's go look them up. maybe we should look them up. BSA food. We won't look up the URL. We'll just look up the BSA food. Wholesale seafood distributor. It keeps coming up with Boy Scouts of America stuff. You know, BSA food. Boy Scouts of America. I'm eating Boy Scouts! They're delicious. I've had Girl Scout cookies, but I've never had Boy Scout crispy fish. Those Boy Scouts are tasty. Oh, this one works. Oh, because they changed it. It's not BSA food, it's BSA seafood. That's why. Wholesale seafood. Maybe that's not the same company, though. Is it in Thailand? Oh, no, that's not the same company. BSA Seafood is a different company. Yeah, I'm finding nothing about this now. I'm actually starting to get worried. I'm not pulling up any information. I didn't know you were a clergy member. Priest mode. Yeah, I am not pulling up any information at all. Oh, here's another one. Oh, okay. Let's try this other name. There's two names on here I just saw. The text is super tiny. gustofood.com. There we go. Okay. Let's see. Crispy fish. Let's see if we can find it. Products. Dry products. Processed meat. Canned fish? It's not canned, but maybe that's what they're... Nope. Do they have a search? There's no search. Put a damn search engine. We need a search. Processed meat. What else could it be? Nom prick. Nom prick. Sounds like something from the 70s. Oh, there's a search. I was going to search for crispy. Crispy anchovy fish. It's a different label. Oh, here we go. The jar is different. Here we go. There's nothing. There's no information whatsoever about it. Nothing. There's absolutely nothing. When you click on it, you get a bigger picture. Here, look at this. So there it is, except that it's a different style of canister, but that's the label on it. And when you click on it, that's what you get. What do you get? So there's no information. That's what I was looking for. I was looking for information on it. Crispy anchovy fish spicy. I wonder why. These are anchovies as well. White scale L. These are anchovies. Those are anchovies. Yeah. Interesting stuff, though. All right. That's enough of that. After you... That's 3/4 of the jar, you worried. No, it's about a quarter. It's about a quarter of the jar. Nom prick. It's NAMPRICK. IK, processed meat. Crispy makes it better. All right, well, it's after 2. I got nothing else to talk about. Anything else we want to talk about before we go? Wally said no. Again, Crystal, I'm so sorry that I got your product mixed up with the project. Thank you very much for the probiotics, the treats. It's nice to have a treat that the dogs like that's also something that is good for them like that. So we are halfway through the month. And there's our visual leaderboard. Jenna's really pulling out in the front. But there's still 2 weeks left. There's still 2 weeks. Still 2 weeks. So there's plenty of time to get caught up. Plus, you never know. Nano Aquarium Guy and Whips World might get together and decide to combine forces. You know? Good for them. How's it a treat? It's dogs. I mean... anything dogs can eat, right? That's the good kind of poop. That's the good kind of poop. So there's still plenty of time for people to move up or down on that list. So far, Jenna's running away with it, though. It'll be interesting to see what happens next month. Jenna will have to give her points away. Well, she doesn't have to. She can keep them. Again, I want to come up with something to spend points on. I just don't know what. I have to decide that. Maybe the filters and voice change stuff to spend pellets on, because once you've won, you've got nothing left to do with your points other than gift them. So it'd be nice for you, I think, to have something to spend them on, even if it's something little. Same way that Whole Foods weirdos think that wheatgrass shots are treats. Black market pellets. Jay. Pellets don't reset for everyone, or at least the winner. They reset for everybody. They reset for everybody. Yeah, pellets will reset at the end of the month. Yeah. I mean, I could just take the top one off and set them to 0 points, but I feel like it's a better thing to just wipe them all out and have each month be a totally separate encapsulated thing. Because it'd be sort of like football used to be back like in the 60s and 70s, where there wasn't a lot of parity like there is today, right? Teams that were good usually only got better, right? So this way, we hit the ground running, right? You can't build on the month before. You can't build on the month before. Whip's alter ego. I was the 5th person to join as a member. Oh, gotcha. Yep, your other one. Okay. Right there. You must be very far behind, though, Whip. I need poop to be free. We'll figure something out. Pellets Pyramid. We'll figure more out. Again, this is the first month it's gone live, and it'll change little by little as time goes on. We'll add stuff to it. We'll take stuff away. You know, whatever people want to do. You know, I think, you know, it's got to be whatever you guys find to be fun and fair. So spending points on stuff like filters and things like that. And again, I've said it so many times, but I just want to make sure I say it to the people in the back that maybe aren't as quick as some of the rest of you. You can't pay anything to win. There's no pay to play for it, or in anything else we do. The only thing you know, you guys give me super chats all the time, and there's nothing there. It's just the voice change and the filter change. So that's not really anything pay to play. And what was the other thing? No pay to play, and I forgot now. Shit. What else was I going to say? Oh, it'll never be on, you know, the important streams. Even the stream, the open panel stream that we're going to do on Saturday, the last Tuesday, Saturday, on the last Tuesday of the month, the 26th, that will be, right? Is that the 26th Tuesday? It is, right? Yes. That won't have any of this kind of stuff. So it's basically only on the daytime streams. It could be on a nighttime Saturday stream if it's just a hangout too. But it'll never ever be like in the focus ons. It'll never be on those types of streams, because this is a lot of fun for this stream because it's just a hangout. But if you've got a topic, that's what I was telling Ed too. Ed was sort of curious and he sort of wanted to bring in some of the stuff, and I was like, well, but your streams aren't good for it because you have topics, and I feel like all of these little fun things take away
from that. Oh, I changed. Thanks for the extra 2,000 pellets. Thank you, Geek Boy. Obviously, Geek Boy's joking, because people will see that and run with it. Look, here's proof. Because people are
assholes. Oh, maybe the Grinch on the Christmas sweater stream. Yeah, that doesn't take away. that doesn't take away. Oh, I didn't change. Why did it not change? It's using the other camera, I can tell. Matt did the super sticker, and it didn't give you a filter. But you can tell it's using a different camera because it just looks weird. It's not a very good camera. Let's get you a different. Wonder why it didn't really give you a filter to go with that. There we go. We see this one though. I mean, I do look very pretty. Look at those eyes. Ooh. But we see that one a lot. I don't know why it doesn't. It does a horrible job of actually picking all the different ones. There's so many different ones to pick from. There's like 40 of them. 36. There's 36 different choices, and it only picks like 4 or 5 of them, and it's frustrating because I don't know how to make it anymore. There's no. See, now it's working. Ground control to Major Tom. I wish the arms would move though. Zen should have Grinch powers in all streams. I could. Oh, this super chat voice isn't so random. It's always the Tin Can Vader voice. See, that's weird too, because that should be randomized. Well, let's test that. See you, Ryan. Okay, it's going to switch here any second now. Did it stick to the same one? Oh, I can go.
Look, actually, I can see what voice it decides to pick. Oh, it didn't show me this time, though. I don't know what it picked. Dark, I think it's maybe. Oh, look at that. I look like Lou Grant.
Where's my article? I look like Lou Grant. Did I get a different voice, though, on that one? Or did it do the same voice? All right, here, hold on. I gotta look. Yeah, it picks from all voices. Same voice. So something's wrong with that. It's not picking a random voice.
So, here we go.
Okay, it's picking one. That says Spaceman. So it moved to a different one. Spaceman. I'm in space. What's Spaceman sound like? Do I sound like Captain Kirk? Because it's got a, it looks like the Enterprise. Sounded like Megatron. See, I'm going to test it one more time when this is done. Now that's different. Okay. So just like the other one, it seems to get stuck on them for a while. Okay, so this, okay, so it switched back. So that one was different. So I'm like, do you want fries with that? Okay, so here's one more. Let's see what it picks this time and see. Maybe there's just a few of them that sound a lot alike or something. So any second now.
It'll switch. Okay, it's
Switched, and it picked Santa. This is the Santa voice. Ho, ho, ho. Come sit on my lap. That's the Santa voice. Does it sound like Santa? Does it sound like Santa?
All right, that's enough playing around with that. So the fries, you said, do you want fries with that? When I used to work at Carl's Jr. way back in the day, we would always say, a car would pull up, and we would always say very quickly, welcome to Carl's Jr., can I have your daughter, please? Can I have your daughter, please? We would say it very quickly, though, so you couldn't tell. Can I have your daughter, please? You couldn't tell. They were thinking you just said that. Except for my friend Jeremy. Except for Jeremy. Jeremy did it once, and Jeremy went, welcome to Carl's Jr. May I have your daughter, please? And the lady was like, what? And he was like, can I have your order, please? But he said it so slow and really enunciated. It was, dude, that's not how you do it. That's not how you do it. And something very, very racist happened there, too, at that same Carl's Jr. So it's in Scottsdale, Arizona, which is right next to the Pima Salt River Indian Reservation. And Jeremy's on the headset, right? I'm cooking. And this car pulls around the front, and Jeremy goes, oh, no, it's that something. He said something that, again, and I was a shift leader. Wasn't a manager, I was just a shift leader. So, but he said something that sounded like, it's that idiot again. And I thought somebody was messing with him or something. And the guy pulled around, and then it hit me what he said. And I walked up to him and I said, did you say idiot? And he's talking to the guy, and he's going, as he's talking to the guy, or getting ready to talk to the guy's putting his order in. And as soon as the guy puts his order in, Jeremy goes, okay, would you like an Indian with that? Now, he said this is that Indian again, because there was an Indian gentleman that came in every single day, and he always ordered a ton of food. So it was problematic for us. It was always a massive order of food. And he was trying to tell me to get ready because there was going to be a bunch of stuff. And I thought he said idiot. So I asked him, did you say idiot? And he shook his head no. And then the guy was done with his order, and he said, okay, would you like an Indian with that? He asked the guy if he wanted an Indian with his food. And then he just had a look of horror on his face. And the guy was like, what? The guy got really, what did you say? And he's like trying to cover, and he goes, would you like a fudge mousse cake? Because we sold fudge mousse cakes, and we were supposed to push those, right? So he said, would you like a fudge mousse cake? And the guy's like, I saw you said Indian. He's like, no, sir, no. I just about pissed my pants. I was laughing so hard. I was on the ground. Literally, I was just rolling. I was laughing so hard. You just asked a Native American man if he wanted an Indian with his meal. It's so wrong. It was so wrong. And it was hilarious. But that's who Jeremy was. Geek Boy says, my coworkers in Motorola always hated going to the Phoenix facilities because of the racism there. My dad might have worked at that one too. My dad and my mom both worked for Motorola there at Phoenix, in Phoenix. Actually, my mom worked in Chandler, I think. My dad worked for Motorola in Phoenix. Maybe Scottsdale too. I don't remember. He worked at a few of the different plants and stuff, because they at the time in the that was late 70s all through the 80s. Motorola had a very heavy presence in that area. Any snow in the forecast? Let's look, Victor. Let's look and see what's coming up, because today, as you can see, is a beautiful, beautiful day. It's a beautiful morning. Boop, boop. Hold on, where's that at? Let's get rid of that. There we go. The lake looks awesome. You see our little garden area there. What is that? Oh, it's a grapevine. I don't know what the hell that part was right there that was curly. What are we doing? We're looking at the weather. I did see something come up, but it really was not bad. Really was not bad for December. Like, we'll take it, because usually it's far, far worse. Snow. Yeah, Monday, the 18th. The 18th. A couple inches on the 18th. But it'll be the night of the 18th into, yeah, so it looks like Monday and Tuesday could be about 3 inches, maybe 4 inches of snow, so nothing to speak of between the 2 days. Mostly on Monday night, because it's 48 during the day on Monday, but it drops off, it drops 20 degrees, so it'll drop, which again, here, that's a major shift. The lake changes that and really slows down the change of temperature. So to drop 20 points, to drop 20 degrees is a massive swing for us. And I know that's not the case in a lot of places. That's a regular thing, but not for here. So yeah, it's we'll get a lot of snow, not a lot, we'll get some snow on Monday night. So Tuesday we should see some. And then it's going to play around with snow until probably May at this point. We'll probably have snow in the forecast every week for the next few months. Skipper, on my way home from work, I just stopped at my local LFS. Nice, my local LFS. My LLFS. My local LFS. My local fish store. Skipper, are you streaming tonight after Ed? We were talking about it earlier, and I didn't know if you were tonight. I don't know if you have tomorrow off or not. Let us know, Skipper. Okay. Now it's 2:30. Anything else? Are we done? Nope, I work tomorrow. Okay. Well, it'll still be cool to see you tonight. You're going to be there tonight with us, though, right? With Ed. Looking forward to that, because we haven't got to stream together for a while. So, looking forward to hanging out with you. Hopefully, you're going to be there. Anything else? No. I think it's a good time to quit. Thanks for the super chats. Thanks for the member stuff. Thanks for hanging out with me for the afternoon. Again, you guys always make my day better. I really miss it when I don't stream. I'll be there, but I'm on call. Oh, gotcha. Okay. All right. Well, hopefully nothing comes up, both selfishly and for anybody else, that's out there getting hurt. Bye, Chevy Fish. Bye, Zen Ginger. Bye, Skipper. Bye, everybody. Thanks for hanging out. And I'm sure somebody else will stream before the afternoon hits. Yeah. That's it. I felt like I had something else to say, but I think I'm just going to click buttons now.